is calling. Is calling.
You said the same thing I told ya. My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Is it easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders? I know I told you, it's the best ride I know. It's not a game that I am playing. My love, trying to hold my feeling. I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way. I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. Pocket, I wanna find a new keeper. I like the way it's mysterious. I think I found my own way. Is it easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders? I know I told you, it's the best ride I know. It's not a game that I am playing. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something. Way I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something.
Yo, 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 yo. Turn this on. Shebang. All right, we are live. My notifications are up here in the corner. Oopsie doopsie. We are here with Immortaljeremy.
Yeah. Woo, yeah. Hey. This is just gonna be a thing now.
Oh yeah, you're gonna die now.
Nah, it's all good. What up? Hit me. I should probably tweet this out too while I'm sitting here thinking about
it. Yo, Pyro Zane was the first one in the chat.
Yo, Zane was the first one in the chat. Boy, he popped up here quick. He's like, oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, 40's here. True Nathan, what up? Josya, welcome.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure. Pyro, was he here in time to see the fog machine?
I don't know. He did it like when it first popped up.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Welcome to the 6th episode of Keep On Rolling. Not sure what we're going to be talking about today, but I guarantee you we'll be talking about something.
Yeah, because we basically had the pre-podcast with the podcast.
Right. I should have recorded it or just started streaming when we started talking.
Probably, but you know.
What up, Christian?
It had.
So how's the weather out there in good old Mississippi?
It's fine right now, but we've been having a lot of tornadoes.
Dang. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was Easter Sunday. We had a really bad, like, 2 F4 tornadoes went over the same path. So, like, the people who already had their houses destroyed got hit again, like 20 minutes later. It was like I'm laughing about it, but like no, seriously, it was bad. A lot of people lost their lives and stuff. And then the next week we had another one, and that wasn't nearly as bad. So like 2 Sundays in a row, we had like super bad tornadoes and stuff.
Was it like close to you, or was it like?
Yeah, no, like the first time it was really close.
Oof.
It was like, is this gonna go out? Nah, it shouldn't, but like we're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
I've actually been in one before.
Holy crap. I was almost in one in 2012. Ohio had a pretty bad storm, and like I watched a funnel cloud forming, and we like ran to the basement, but it never touched down. Thank God.
Let's see. Let me look it up. Hattiesburg, which is close to where we live, is bad about getting stuff. It's been hit really hard, like in around 2012 as well. I think we weren't living here at the time, but
that's good.
2017 was when the one went through Petal, which is our city. And that one, like, I say I was in it, but like it didn't do anything. The main damage was like a couple streets over. Like the Pizza Hut I worked at was like, so I was like, I'm so glad that I quit. Right. And was not working there. That could have been very
saved
bad.
Your life quitting your job for real.
Could have. Which I don't remember if that was a deadly storm. I guess I could look it up, but yeah, there was like Walmart took damage. So like it was bad, bro.
Yeah, tornadoes are pretty nasty.
Quite literally, they call us Tornado Alley because, especially this year, we've had the most tornadoes of any state.
How many have you had this year?
I think we're at like 77 in the state.
Wow, dude, that's crazy.
And it's April, so it's that time of year.
Yeah.
It's really bad in April, and then it gets bad again like in the fall.
Dang. John said he was in a tornado in Florida. Never again, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of Florida, my first experience with a tornado, like even just seeing one, was in Florida. We saw a water spout over the ocean.
Oh, dang.
it didn't do anything. It was like super weak, and it was like out. Like it was not a threat, but like we saw it, was like we went inside after we saw it, but like we was like, oh,
Right.
cool, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thankful to live in Ohio, I guess, because there's a lot of hills around where I live, so like tornadoes don't really touch down too close. But there,
Yeah, that
Yeah.
helps. Mississippi is very
Yeah.
flat. I mean, it's not like super flat, but it's pretty flat
Yeah.
considering. I don't know if you've noticed, not to like plug really.
You good?
Just plug
You
really
good?
quick.
You're a guest.
I'm gonna plug really quick. So while we're speaking about tornadoes, I don't know if you've noticed my last few videos have said fundraiser
Yeah.
on it. I actually started a fundraiser to the American Red Cross, which is helping out Mississippians who have lost their houses. There's people that I went to high school with lost their homes and
Jeez, bro.
stuff. So like, you know what I'm saying? There's a small town called Soso, Mississippi, completely leveled the entire
Holy
town.
crap!
It was like 4 miles wide.
Jesus.
So American Red Cross has been doing a lot to really help. So I have made a $500 goal on my vids lately. It's like literally any like disaster video or like recent stuff. You should see it. It's pretty obvious which ones.
I put a link to Jeremy's channel in the chat. If you guys want to go and donate to those, you're welcome to.
Yeah, donate to Red Cross,
Yeah.
not me.
The videos that say fundraiser.
Yep. Well, the Plague Inc. one
I saw. Yeah.
is for coronavirus.
Oh god,
relief.
demonetization. Here we go.
Are you monetizing?
No.
Like-
They're good. Like if I got
But
enough
if
watch
you
time
want-
on this, I'm done for now.
He done so, boy. He done so. No, but yeah, it'll say I did do the you know what on that one because it's different. I was joining the Mr. Beast fundraiser on that one, but for like the most recent stuff is tornado disaster relief, and I am the organizer, so I can see exactly how much was donated. We already have $2 out of 500 raised, so my goal is 500.
Nice.
Again, reiterate, the money does not go to me at all. Do not donate to me if you want to donate towards it. Donation collected by American Red Cross, yada yada yada. YouTube covers transaction fees, and I got this big long spiel about all the stuff there.
Do you have the chat
Anywho.
open over there?
No, I don't yet.
All right.
I had moved.
Johnny Boy was talking about your channel.
Oh yeah, hold up.
Yo, what up, Banana Sludge Juice?
Johnny-
Welcome.
Should I do live chat?
Yeah, probably.
Johnny Boy.
Yeah, 40.
Notice has a wife, Liz. 40. I am 24. I will be 25 in September.
Yeah, I'm like the baby out of all of my online friends, I swear. Like,
And look, this is a secret, by the way. Like, please don't think any less of me. We actually don't have our own place right now. We're trying to save money, so we're like with
it's
the in-laws.
understandable.
Like, we both just lost our jobs because of the disease.
Yeah.
So, like,
Hey,
you can believe what you want, to,
judge-free zone.
but yeah.
Do you guys always...
So we were making this YouTube
For
thing
real,
work.
dude. You
You
gotta
know?
stay on the grind, keep on rolling.
Yeah. I figured we were close.
Yeah.
I figured we were pretty close in age. Dude, it's so far back. The stream.
Oh, yeah, the delay. I didn't even
Yeah.
think about it. Can I change that, like, while we're live, or is that something that...
Probably not. Do you have a delay put on there?
No, it's normal latency.
Oh, it should be.
I probably should switch it low, but it's all good.
The cough turned the world upside down,
Yeah.
bro. I'm just gonna start calling it the cough in videos. Yeah, we're donating to the cough fund,
Heck yeah.
guys. Oh, did you hear that? Sorry if you
Wait,
did.
what?
Did you hear
I
that?
didn't hear nothing.
Okay. It only came through on mine. I have a plugin on OBS that tells me when somebody
Oh,
subscribes.
nice.
And somebody just subscribed. It was like, all right. I didn't know if that came through, and I was about to really
Nah, that's
apologize.
all
if
good.
it
Like,
did.
I wouldn't mind, let people know when you gain themselves, boy. I don't know if I updated my Streamlabs link, but it's all good. Yo, Grayson, welcome. Opinions on TikTok. TikTok Go, what's that?
TikTok Go. Is that a thing?
Or are you saying
What?
like go, like talk about the topic? I'm gonna look it up real fast, see if it's. Cause like how I thought TikTok was already on the go. Like
Or is it like a light version or
Yeah.
something? Or are we like... I gotta close all these tabs, bro. I'm gonna get lost. Oh yeah, it literally says opinions on TikTok space go.
yeah.
Or
I mean like there's a colon, so I don't know if he's. Is that like a new trend? Like there's. Oh, talk about it. All right.
There apparently there's. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought maybe it was like. I thought maybe there was a new
Same.
app coming out. That's what it sounded like.
I mean,
My opinions on TikTok personally is kind of like it's like Pokemon Go. You have to catch the
Right,
wild
yeah.
TikTokers. My opinions on it are mixed. There's some stuff on there
Yeah.
I like, but I don't have one.
see, I have one. I personally, I like it. It's just I feel like, I don't know. It got a really bad rap at first, and they didn't help themselves at all with their ads. Like you saw the TikToks they promoted.
Exactly,
Like, are you
exactly.
kidding me? Like,
Yep.
I mean-
yeah. Because they were basically making it look like the Twitch just chatting section,
right?
but like on
Exactly.
TikTok.
And
Which, granted, there is stuff like that on
Yeah.
there, but it
I
was
mean,
like, nah,
they would
I don't
promote
even
like
know.
furry videos in their ads, bro. Like, what do you like? I mean, everybody's got their own thing, but
There is a right. There's a market, but it's like, why would that be your first go to?
Right.
Like, this is an app for everybody kind of
exactly.
thing. You're marginalizing people who don't like
Yeah.
that stuff. I've never understood
Me
that. I've never understood why companies will do that
Yeah. I mean,
with anything.
true. It's just I feel like TikTok's really. I mean, obviously it's changed the world, but like at VidCon compared to 2018 to 2019, 2019 it was literally like all TikTokers, dude. And, like everybody everywhere is making TikToks like right outside the building. Like I'm at VidCon, like doing the whole like freaking renegade crap, and it's like, god dang. It's
Yeah.
just,
Gosh, my cousin is like really into it. I sometimes feel like I'm old. Like I'm getting to that point where it's like I really don't get
Right.
it. So it's kind of like whenever I was in high school and had all the fad stuff. But like, and then my parents were like, "Oh, I don't get it," and I was like, "Oh, you're dumb," because it's
right. See, I can kind of relate because it's like Nickelodeon shows. It was popping, like back in elementary, high school. But now it's like I try to watch what they have on there now. It's just, was it really like this when I was a kid? Like,
yeah, really, it's like all these new shows. Do you really? Did my parents like feel about like that? What I feel about
Right.
this now? I kind of get it.
honestly,
Oh gosh, who was that? I keep forgetting because he's on my wife's TikTok. She follows him. I keep forgetting his name, but it's the one where it was like, I was telling you with the Wee Wee Perry, where he did the painter. Oh, Painter Steven.
I don't think I've seen him.
Well, it's not his name, but he does a character named Steven.
Oh yeah,
The video is called Painter Steven.
Huh.
Maybe maybe I can find it really
Is it
quick.
like a Bob Ross?
No. It's I don't know. He does like this. The TikTok.
Kevin Hart has some funny TikToks. See,
Parker James is his
I've
name.
never heard of him. How many?
Yeah, he has a decent following on there, but he's not like huge or anything.
See, here's an interesting question with TikTok. Well, social media in general. How do you feel about celebrities on like YouTube and TikTok and like, pretty much making their second hustle? Like, I don't like it at all. Like, I hate when they do it.
Yeah, you start talking about. Are you talking about like Jimmy Kimmel?
Well,
and,
not
like,
just like I mean, Will Smith has a YouTube channel. Kevin Hart has a TikTok. The Rock has a TikTok.
Jack Black.
Which
Yeah.
I mean, with Jack Black, I kind of have mixed feelings because he's kind of not really using his name for his stuff. It's like he's really making his own.
He made his own thing. Yeah. He's not like Jack Black Games.
I mean, everybody already knows Jack Black, so like,
Yeah, but he doesn't like clickbait his name to get more views.
Right.
It's like everybody kind of found it organically. He maybe shouted it on his Twitter, a couple times, and he's left it. He left it, and if you like it, you like it, and if you don't,
right,
cool.
See, it's kind of organic how he did it, but at the same time, you already know YouTube pushed him heavily, dude. Like, that's the.
Well, it's just like that. It's like that Peace Corps video you showed me.
Like,
he was kind of high up on there.
It's just I don't understand it because it's like you would think with YouTube they would want new talent, not like people coming from like it was like when the Vine apocalypse happened, dude.
Coming from. Yeah, it's because like traditional media, like how to get on thoughts. Traditional media. It's like you should stay on traditional media because, more or less, like that's what people are escaping from when they come to YouTube. Right. Like when I started watching YouTube, it was because I don't really like how TV does stuff.
Exactly.
That's why. I come here for content that does not air on TV and probably will never air on TV.
Right. And half the celebrities have a whole production crew, so it looks like a friggin' TV show in all their videos.
Yep. Yeah. No, literally, there are definitely some like stuff that could be on TV.
Like
that's on here.
I kind of like Kevin Hart's YouTube channel. His what's it called? What's the Fit or whatever it's called, where he like has celebrities on there and they go out and they like do cool like he had David Dobrik on there. They did like a whole thing where they motivated a town and like worked out, had like a whole fitness day and stuff like that. That was kind of cool. But
right,
it's just that it's Kevin Hart and he's already someone and he's already a millionaire, so it's like why you're just sweeping up the
he can right you
yeah,
don't need
exactly
it. Not like he plus, not to mention, he has a super big head start because like you said, he's already known. But then also, he could afford all the equipment and pay people to do it for him. If he wanted to, he may not. Who knows? But probably.
And then it's like you look at people like us, years and years of like hours upon hours of editing and filming and stuff, and like we're not even quarter of the way of his size. Like, I don't know.
Right.
It's so weird, dude. It's like you need luck. Like there's really no talent in anything anymore. It's just you got to be at the right time to do something that's related to whatever's going on.
Right. I definitely feel that. For sure. That's ooh, what?
Wait, what?
What happened?
Oh, that's you. Oh, he's talking to John because Grayson roasted John a while back about his band. Yeah, well,
okay.
Grayson has his own band, and like, I don't.
Oh, that's a thing.
They're kind of like
I got you.
battling out, I guess.
Now, I do not feel the same way about people who started on YouTube but now have a production.
Yeah.
uh, i.e., Mr. Beast, like Good Mythical Morning,
Right.
stuff like that, where they've hired people,
Exactly. Like the people who
obviously.
made their name and now they can do that stuff, like that's dope. Like that's, they
Right, that's so cool because only here can you do
right.
stuff like that. You could start off with just you and a camera, and then you turn it into you're now an employer.
Yeah.
You employ people, and that's one thing that I see your thoughts on grind.
Yeah.
We will get to that, I
100%.
promise. Because I don't know if you're ready to start talking about stuff like that, but I'm sure we got stuff to talk about anyway. Just
Yeah. Oh,
stay tuned.
Grayson for sure. We'll get Crimson on here at some point.
Uh, what one of the things I want to do if I make it is I want to employ the people around
Yep.
me. I really don't want to go on Twitter and hire an editor.
Right.
For instance, I would rather pay CJ, pay somebody I know in real life to do something because like not only am I supporting myself at that point, I'm supporting people who've been there from the
Exactly.
start.
Which that's
And that's just the way I feel. I feel like if I'm gonna have money, I need to be able to make. If I make it, I want to make it for my homies and my family.
exactly. That's how it should be. That's how it should be for
That's-
everybody doing this. Like, you shouldn't just make it and then just forget everybody around you. Go to wherever you want to,
Yeah.
just live by yourself. Like, I don't know. I definitely like. It's always been a goal of mine to like retire my parents or like buy them a car or pay off their house, stuff like that.
Exactly. I don't know if you know this about my dad. I don't think I've ever said it, but he used to work at Georgia Pacific, and he was a manager making good money. But like the job was killing him. I mean, literally, his health was terrible because of that job. I mean, like backaches and stuff. And now he owns a tow truck business. He got out of it and all that. But like, honestly, one day I would love to be able to put them up in a house and they have no bills and stuff like that. Like, just take
Right,
care
dude.
of it. And he can do his little tow truck for some spending money or whatever.
Exactly.
So he don't have to work. If he just decides, hey, we're shutting down for a week, or hey, I want to hire somebody to take over the tow truck. I'm just saying, like
Yeah.
I'd like to be able to do stuff like that.
I know. I've always wanted like just give back, like not even to just family, but like even make like
Mm-hmm.
a food pantry or go around and giving food to
Yeah.
homeless people, like just
And not to be like Mr. Beast,
Yeah.
copies, but
just like be able to give back to the community that you really you lived in, obviously. So just come back and
yeah. Because there's plenty of people I know that could benefit from something like
Right.
that. And I've already talked to people now. I'm even talking to people now, I did like a few weeks ago, and was like, "Hey, like I can't pay you right now, but like, would you like to learn how to edit? And like, I'll teach you how to edit videos, and you'll kind of be a little intern, and maybe like after the summer, I can like get you on full time or something, or at least part time, and actually pay you something."
right. Like
'Cause I know somebody who works at Walmart right now who I that really does not want to be
I
there.
mean, I don't know too many people who do, but
Just say, don't get fired over this
I
video.
won't. I won't. It's all good.
No,
I mean,
no.
obviously, like I was shirtless in Walmart. If they hire me and they didn't, have a problem with that video, like
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they saw it. To be fair, but
You
Yeah.
never know. Oh, dude, have you actually had your videos come up in an interview before or anything like that?
that my first job
Right.
at the pizza place we were talking about last night. I wore my Boulder shirt to the interview, and I walked in, and it turns out that the guy who hired me, his son, he went to the school I went to, and he watches my videos. So like we were talking about my YouTube channel like during the interview and stuff.
Oh,
And like even because I used to know a guy that worked there before I got hired, and my buddy Tommy, well I didn't know him at the time, but he came out. He's like, "Oh, is that your merch line, bro?" It's like, yeah, like it's pretty cool. So
I got you.
Yeah.
That's cool. I've had it happen one time.
oh man,
I was applying for like a real estate job. It was more or less I was gonna handle like video editing for them for their podcast, their real estate podcast and stuff like that. It was in person, so I went to like the place and did the interview. And he was like, "Tell me a little about yourself," but he's like, "It really ain't hard to find you out there." That's all he said. He just kind of was like, I was like, hold up, wait, whoa. he was kind of like, it ain't really hard to find out like who you are, and like, he like found me on Facebook, and then from Facebook found my YouTube and stuff. It's kind of cool, but like at the same time, I was like,
yeah, I mean, it definitely is kind of risky putting up videos all the time, not really living.
oh yeah, especially when you do stupid
Oh yeah,
stuff.
I mean, the king of stupid stuff right here, dude. I mean, anybody finds my channel, they're just like,
oh.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, I get a little bit of caffeine in me. I started getting a little crazy
Oh,
too,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, code Boulder 7, 10% off mixed energy. Just saying, you know. It's,
Right, Monster sponsor me.
Yeah.
And sponsor me.
you got so much caffeine, don't even know what it's called now.
Well, no, it's made by
Oh,
Monster.
really? I
I'm
didn't know
just
that.
saying. Yeah. It's shipped by Monster.
What the?
It's kind of their answer. It's kind of their answer to Bang. It's kind of like they made Bang, but like not Bang.
That's stupid. Like, Monster's already. Just make more flavors of Monster. Like, I mean, they did, but like.
They
Yeah.
are. They are. They're really. They're doing a good job. I
Yeah.
think.
I'd say Monster's probably my second favorite energy drink after mixed. And then it's Bang
Yeah.
after that.
Dude, mix. I know it's probably in the works, and they're probably thinking about it already. But they really should come with the pre-mixed stuff,
Yeah.
like in a can, like how G Fuel's doing. They really need to
Right.
do that, and then they got me because it's like, bro, that's my biggest thing. And if they could sell it for $1.50 a can, like what I'm buying this for, I'd probably buy that over this.
Right.
Make it carbonated. It'd be really good.
Yeah. Carbonated rainbow candy would be pretty slap. I gotta, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
That would be really good.
Dude, it'd be good. Here we are talking about our caffeine
Oh,
addiction.
yeah. Holy crap. That's bad. I mean,
We knew this was
yeah,
coming.
I'm not half as bad as you, but, you know.
Hey, hold up.
I mean, I did drink
Hold
a
up.
lot of McDonald's coffee, even after I drink mixed, or even before I drink mixed, but, you know.
Yeah, in a video, no less. I knew about that because you put it in a video. you didn't even have to
I mean,
tell
I'll
me.
admit, back in high school, I was really bad. I was on the mixed heavy. Like, I had that video where I mixed 4 mixed flavors together.
Four
Yeah,
scoops.
4 like scoop of each flavor I had. And yeah, I went a bit.
Nah.
I went a
dude,
bit wild on that one. It tasted good,
That's
but like,
right, I'm sure it
Yeah.
did. But you also drank what is it, like 420, 450 milligrams of caffeine,
let's see
and
right here.
I want to say it's 166. Am I right? Or 155 or 150?
Yeah,
I wanna say it's
166.
Yeah, because G Fuel is 150.
Oh, that's why it works better. I've been telling people mixed works better than G Fuel. They're like, no, bro. It's like, I swear. Like, when I drink G Fuel, I crash after, like, 2 hours or so. Like, it's not really a crash. I'm
I've
just
never
not
had
that
it.
hype.
Well, see, they also mix it in other stuff too. Like mixed is like you get caffeine, a couple B vitamins.
There's taurine.
I forget because I don't have it in front of me. Yeah, there's some stuff in it, but like there's not
Yeah.
like if you look at G Fuels, it's like laundry list.
Yeah,
It's like a whole bunch of stuff.
right. I mean, G Fuel tastes good, but it doesn't mix as well, and I don't get as much energy off of it.
Right.
Like,
And that's one reason why I switched to this over like normal Monsters or whatever.
yeah.
Because it gives me kind of like the mixed experience. Sorry, I'm like
No, you
over
good. Gotta put up caffeine.
here. I miss you in this quarantine, Daddy O.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, my
What?
dad's up in here.
Yeah, I know, but like, why? Why is 40 calling him Dad?
Because
Why
my
is he
dad will come in when we're on Discord sometimes and they talk. It's weird. I mean, it's funny, but it's like
Oh, yeah,
he
okay,
calls him
alright,
dad. I'm like,
uh, Porter, why is your room so dark?
Uh,
I mean, if you want, I can match the aesthetic. If you,
I actually
here you go. Here you go.
I
Here,
put
here.
a comforter over this window because sometimes it's too bright here in Ohio, and it also helps with the sound reduction. So
You're the cat butt.
yeah, cat butt coaster, gang, right
Oh.
there.
I didn't see it. My Discord webcam was right over that. I knew you had it, but I was like, "What cat butt? Did Stubbs come out of the room?" It's like, oops.
Yeah, I did a cat butthole coaster giveaway on Instagram. Actually, just messaged the winners today.
Right. I remember that.
Well, I mean,
That's a
I
big.
guess
hoop
now
on
we
it.
could talk about grind gaming and what's all going down with that.
Now we finally got to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, for those who do not know, I've been talking to Jeremy about possibly joining the team as an editor. You know, edit montages or whatever else. You know, I'm not that advanced in, which I think would definitely benefit the channel, give it a bit more of a pizzazz other than, you know, me and 40s.
Pizzazz!
Oh heck yeah. There it is. He's in charge of he's in charge of the effects as well on the channel, so
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, totally. I'm just gonna edit everybody's video and like just.
yeah, you're gonna
Just
you're
fog it
gonna
up.
smoke out your room, dude.
Oh, I'm fine.
You're already coughing. Might get taken down because you coughed.
Hey. I'm acting. I was acting. It doesn't bother me.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see here in about 5 minutes.
No, I promise. Like it's water
Alright,
vapor, bro.
good.
It's.
My dad has a smoke machine. We bought it forever ago for a music video that I have filmed. We just haven't made it yet because it's supposed to be around Halloween like 3 years ago now, something like that.
I promise.
Uh,
Allergies. No, for real. That was from. See, I literally said that earlier when I
Yeah.
first did it.
Snoop
first
Dogg
time.
joins the chat.
This is the second time I've done it. Dude, man, what are you? Get out of here. I'm just gonna vibe for a second. if you
I'm
don't
down.
mind.
But
That looks so cool. You're gonna love it.
it is
Yeah, let's talk about grind.
for some reason like it reminds me of Ninja right now. Like I'm getting Ninja vibes from your webcam because like the colors in the background, like how it's dark and stuff. Like
Yeah.
that's dope.
A lot of people will do that. Will just not have any like face lights because I mean you could still technically see my
Yeah.
face. It's just dark.
Right.
Say if I had a window open, it'd be like this. I just have File Explorer open.
Nice.
But to me personally, I like it to look a little better, a little less grainy. Okay,
He's a dragon, obviously.
a couple years ago I was because I used to vape.
Oh boy, I feel it. I used to as well. But
So this is exactly why this doesn't bother
yeah,
me
I guess
because it's the same ingredients. I mean, I wouldn't just go like stick my mouth up to the thing.
just go get some
But, like-
flavored vape juice, put it in there.
No, I would not
Fine.
do that. No, that's not a good idea. But like, he's a drag. Oh, that's funny, bro. Man, I miss the fog machine.
Oh,
I brought it out just for
heck
this.
yeah. Special occasion. My dad said nice ham flour to the ham
what?
flour. There's a TikTok the other day.
Oh.
He's talking about butthole tanning, and he said I soaked the rays into my ham flour, and it was like, oh my god. He said just start spreading. But
Grind merch.
oh yeah, that's dropping. Let's see, is there 30 days or 31 days in April?
30.
All right, yeah.
So it dropping Friday.
Is that the first? Yeah,
The
it's
first?
dropping the first. I'm gonna launch the shop, and then hopefully we can get like one sale.
On one sale. Hey, that sale might be me for compensation for editing.
For real. We actually.
That'll be my month's
Right.
wage. Give me a shirt. Hey, I'd be fine with that. That's I'll work for merch.
Yeah, I'd be down to send you a shirt here and there. Because I mean, obviously, we need more people repping the team. But
All right. I need more. I was telling Zach this the other day where I've been wearing his merch out, and like my original like Boulder Supreme looking shirt that I won is like ripped.
yeah, I actually found a hole in this shirt
Like-
today.
There's a hole in the shirt I'm wearing right now, but it's back here and you can't really see it, so it's whatever. I'm wearing something under it anyway, so I don't really, Like I said, I tend to do this, especially if I know the shirt's got a hole in
Yeah,
it.
I usually do that to prevent my profuse.
Yeah,
I mean, it's getting, I'm telling you, I'll be like,
the beardliness coming through.
I'll just be sitting here playing a game, and I just like feel like down the side of my body. I'm like, oh jeez, it's the worst. But yeah, I mean, May is going to be a pretty big month for Grind Gaming. Like, we're recruiting well, I almost said what he's going to be playing, but we're recruiting a new member, a new content creator to the channel, and obviously Jeremy's going to help out with editing, stuff like that. Dropping.
May even get some
Yeah.
gameplay if I got. Just
Heck yeah.
depends.
I'd be down to like cameos, and then
Hey, I'm not talking to you about that, but I was kind of thinking. I don't know if you know this or if you've gone back that far on my channel, but I used to do like Battlefield montages. Like
oh no, I
sniping.
didn't know that.
I actually used to do that, and they weren't that. They were okay. They were okay. It was on beat and stuff, but like it wasn't like nothing like what you see now.
Heck yeah.
But that would be kind of cool to get back into that. Just saying, if I'm already going to be editing montages,
Right.
and see that's going to feel like because I've been kind of wanting to do it, but I was like, it really would not fit on my channel. I don't think.
Heck yeah.
Not that I think people would be too opposed to it, but like,
Yeah. I mean, you definitely. I think the way your channel's gone now, I think you would probably want a separate channel to post montages too, just because like.
and I wouldn't do them that often
Yeah.
enough to because it takes a lot of footage from I don't know about y'all, but it does for
yeah.
me to do cool
I
stuff.
feel that. Yeah. The
Because like each beat's like a kill, so it's kind of like
right.
depending on how that day goes, it could take a couple days worth.
Yeah, I know to
Anyway,
hit
go
a
ahead.
decent clip, it takes forever. But the glitch grind shirt, yeah, you sent that to me, didn't you, Josia? I'm pretty sure. There's that like, it looks pretty dope because I was trying to figure out, the grind logo, like GRND. I was trying to like figure out like a design for that because I don't know how to do a design with that. Like the GG logo is a bit different because it's smaller and it fits better with different stuff. But he put it into Photoshop and just made it like a glitch thing. It looks pretty dope. Like I'm definitely going to use that. It looked pretty cool on a black shirt. So that's dropping with the merch, and we got that skull, little pretty fire right there.
Is that gonna be your official like Modern Warfare tag and all that? Have you made like a regiment?
I feel like GG might fit better in clan tags just because it'd be like good game and
I guarantee you somebody has taken
probably
it.
yeah, and then definitely GRND then. So
Yeah, you might want to get on that
yeah.
and see, because a lot of my options for like Immortal was taken when I went and looked.
Yeah, I mean, me and John have
that-
GRND on some other stuff.
Oh, you already do? Or well, it's not. I don't think it's the same. You make a regiment,
Oh yeah,
and it's kind of like a separate friends list, sort of,
Yeah.
but it's unique.
yeah. I'll probably hop on that then tonight.
Yeah, do that because don't take
Yeah,
it.
for real.
Don't be that guy.
Someone just runs to. Well, hey, everything's closed right now. It's gonna be kind of hard to get a trademark unless you go through online. But
I don't know. I was saying don't take it from like don't take
the regiment.
on Modern
Yeah.
Warfare. But if you make one, let me know and I'll join up on that so I can be repping in my
Heck
lobbies.
yeah, boy.
I really need to get on to buying the full game
Yeah.
too. I'm just waiting for the right time.
When would the right time be?
Deep discount, stimulus
Oh
check.
yeah, that's true.
So that's kind of my two criteria. What I'm waiting on is stimulus check to make sure that we have food so that I can afford to buy a game and not feel like I'm gonna not be able to eat because of
Right.
it.
See, like buying the full game Modern Warfare is cool, but like the way that they're doing like the marketing for it and stuff, like when you're on PS4, like the logo, it's not like Modern Warfare. It says Warzone, and they open it says Modern Warfare Warzone. Like that's like, I mean, I get it. That's kind of like the main thing what everybody has, but like that's a free to play thing. Like why would you brand the game people paid like $70 for as like Warzone? I don't know. It just bothers me a little bit, but.
Yeah, that is a little weird. But that's how a lot of things are with like promotional art. Like, God, I'm probably gonna get burned at the stake for even saying this name. But like, if you look at how Fortnite has done their
Right.
stuff, which, to be fair, is uninstalled on my computer right now.
Yeah, I only have it on my Switch.
But like, just if you just look at how other companies do it, it's sort of normal to do stuff like that with their latest stuff. It'll probably change
Yeah, I don't know.
whenever their next big thing comes out.
Yeah. I look for Warzone to stick around because I mean that was definitely a hit for Call of Duty for sure. Compared to Blackout, like it definitely blew up.
Yeah, and they really need to keep supporting it because if they don't, then I'm gonna be really mad when I turn around and buy Modern Warfare and then they just drop it.
Yeah.
When the next one comes
Right.
out. Because I really like the new animations and the way they like take with the gunplay and stuff. I like what they've done with it, and that's what brought me back.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, I haven't been playing Call of Duty for the past few years. I've just come back to it with
I think
Modern
that's
Warfare.
what a lot of people have done. Like they haven't touched Call of Duty since like, Advanced Warfare came out, and they're just like, well.
My last one was Black Ops 3, and before that, it was like Advanced Warfare.
Yeah. I played a little bit of Infinite Warfare, but I
Yeah.
didn't play too much of World War II.
Yeah, I didn't play World War II, and I did a trial of Infinite Warfare when they did a free weekend, and I was like, nah, I'm not buying this. I keep saying every year, no, I'm not going to buy it, not going to buy it, and then I end up doing it, and then it's like, and I hate it, and it's like, okay, for real this time, not buying Infinite Warfare. I'm putting my foot down.
Yeah, most people.
And then when World War II came out, I was like, nah.
Yeah, like I streamed Modern Warfare 2, or not Modern Warfare 2, World War 2 on YouTube like the night it released. I streamed it maybe like 3 times total on my YouTube channel, and then I just never played it at all.
Right, I played the beta. I actually streamed the beta
Yeah,
of World War II. Like I said, like if I could ever get in on free, usually it's kind of like, okay, cool. Like, what do I lose from that?
exactly.
I in general like Call of Duty, but I just don't like how they've taken the series.
Yeah. I mean,
Then I got Call of Duty World War II for free, like way later on after Modern Warfare came out, and they did it on a humble bundle, and so I basically got it for free.
oh,
Because I bought that for different games like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro.
heck yeah.
Anyway, go ahead.
I have Crash Bandicoot the trilogy for PS4. Played it a few times. I don't have the Spyro one though. I want to get that.
Bro, you wouldn't believe I got Crash and Spyro and World War II for like $12
On PC?
humble bundle.
On what?
It's the site called Humble
Oh, for
Bundle.
real? Dang.
What the developers basically do is they give away their keys and the profits go to charity.
That's sick. Dang, I need to look into that then.
Like a subscription based thing. Think of it kind of like Netflix.
How
for
much
games.
is it? A month?
I want to say it's like $12, something
That's
like
not
that.
bad.
It's pretty
That's
cheap.
really not bad.
And you can either buy like the current bundle, or you can like have the subscription and just get all of them.
Heck yeah. I'm definitely gonna have to look into that then. There's a
Oh, cool! I think they got Hitman 2 on this one. The new one, the new Hitman. I might get
heck
this.
yeah. There's a Crash Bandicoot mobile. What? Is that like in the talks, or is it actually like a thing already? Crash Bandicoot mobile released, but currently only available in. Oh, it's only available in Malaysia right now.
Interesting.
I mean,
Okay, so this month they're featuring the Direct Relief charity
nice.
on Humble Bundle. It's pretty neat, but like a lot of the times the games aren't that great in the bundle for obvious
Yeah.
reasons.
But I mean, it's
But when they're good, they're
Yeah.
good.
and I mean it's games regardless, so you always got something to play.
I think of it kind of like the what is it, loot crates?
Yeah,
It's kind of like that. It's kind of like I'll just subscribe for the one I want and then never do it again. Usually,
Yeah.
it's kind of how I do things.
I feel that. I wanted to get a Loot Crate subscription, but then I was glad they started selling them at Walmart. Pick some up.
Oh, I didn't know they did
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
They got. I mean, they're not like. I don't think they're like actual loot crates. I think it's called like Gamer Crate, but like you still get like a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of random. Yeah.
Like I got like a Sonic's. I think it's from Sonic Rings. It's like a little stand-up thing. It's pretty cool.
The one I bought was when they did the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild one for Loot
nice.
Crate. So I got the Breath of the Wild shirt, which is one of my favorite shirts, but I can never find it, so I never wear it. But it's like one of my favorite shirts, and I had the poster up forever. Like back when we lived in the trailer in 2017.
Nice. I've been playing Breath of the
You
Wild.
can see it in my vids.
honestly. I'm like I don't know where I'm at in the game because I'm like stuck on top of a mountain, but there's no way to get down. Like I be trying to get down, I just fall off the mountain, and half the time I get to the top and it's too cold and I end up dying. So I just
Wow. True story. I've only played a couple of hours of that. My friend Luke had a Switch, and he came over, and we played, and he showed me Breath of the Wild, and I said, "Bro, look, I really don't like playing a game unless I can record it because, like, especially if I know I'm gonna like it, just in case."
Right.
He's like, "All right, I want you to show my face." So there's like 2 videos that he did with me, and I played Breath of the Wild a little bit.
nice.
I want to switch so bad.
Heck yeah. You looking at like Switch Lite or the actual Switch?
No, because I don't think the Switch Lite can be recorded.
Oh, for real? Oh, well, yeah, I guess that would make sense.
It don't have the HDMI.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, I reiterate, like if I'm gonna buy it, I need to look at it from I'm gonna hopefully make money off this
Yeah.
and make the money
Right.
back, because
See, like,
I can't just blow $300. If I'm gonna blow $300, I'm gonna buy a new mic or
stuff that you need.
Yeah, or VR headset, because I feel like VR's kind of got to the point where it's like that could help me get more reviews potentially, just because not a whole lot of people can run VR.
Yeah, I can't, sadly. I've been looking at PlayStation VR though. That's like $300-400.
Yeah.
Like that. I saw you did
It's
the
good.
Beat Saber video.
Which now I can't speak to like high fidelity games, but like Beat Saber's good. Like it works perfectly for
Yeah.
that. Oh, they got my friend Pedro on this one on March.
Oh, nice. Dude, I have that for the Switch. It's actually pretty fun.
It's been in my Steam wish list forever
Oh,
and a
man.
day. Just I don't know. And it's Child's Play charity. Oh no, bro. Why, why did you do this? And hey, I've already got Planet Coaster. Was that something you would want?
What is it?
I've already got Planet Coaster,
What is that?
but they're offering it. Have you ever played Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Yes.
It's kind of like that. Although I really don't like the company because they like rudely turned me down when I already like played their game on my channel, and I was like, "Hey, can I get a Zoo Tyke or what was it, the Zoo whatever that they just
Oh,
released?"
yeah.
And they're like, "Nah, fam.
Yeah.
Sorry, we hate you." I was like, "Okay,
Yeah, that's
cool.
stupid.
I'll just never play your game on my channel again. That's
Right.
fine." Could have been a little more polite about it. Sorry, we're looking of content creators with esteemed quality, and you do not match that. Cool.
Yeah.
I know that's a lie. It's probably just a one of them responses that they just one click and it just sends it out.
Yeah.
But okay.
I don't see why companies like
know
I
that-
understand some companies are like too small to give stuff out, but it's like if someone has intentions of promoting the game, making like a series on it or something, I don't see why like at least give me like a discount or something, like they'll just turn me down completely.
Right. That's kind of like Plague Inc. I reached out to them on Twitter and they said, "Hey, go through our product department." And I was like, "Okay, cool." So I went through that long process and then they turned me down. And I was like, "Look, hey, can I mean, a discount? Like, I mean, I'd pay $5 for your $15
Right.
game. That wouldn't I mean, just throw it through the bone
Yeah.
though. Like, anyway, they told me on Twitter to hit up their website, and they were like, "Nope." I was like, "Seriously?" And it took like 4 days to get back with me, and I was like, "Cool."
Jeez.
Interest has probably already died down because I had people commenting, "Yo, you should totally play Plague Inc. You should play Plague Inc."
Yeah. It looks like a pretty cool game. Like I watched your Let's Play on it. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah, I ended up buying it on sale. I really should not have. I should not do that. I should not play for companies that do me
Right.
that way. But I was like, well, whatever.
I mean, if people want it, people want it.
Right. I really didn't want to disappoint because I said I was going to try to get it, and I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Imagine being
Oh,
sponsored
dude,
by
that
Elgato.
would be
Yeah,
so sick.
dude. I want a Stream Deck, and I want either a HD60S or a Cam Link.
Yeah, I want a cam link really bad because like my webcam's fine and all, but like I'd rather use like a really good one.
Which I mean, I'm using Elgato now, but it has this inherent issues. Like we had to sync the audio differently, and it's
And it's still not even good. Like
yeah, it's probably not even fully
Yeah.
synced up. It's probably okay, but it's
yeah.
not to mention if I would ever want to record a console game or something, I can't because this is my only way of doing
Yeah.
this. Oh, and it's not it doesn't come up as a webcam. I'm actually recording my screen right now so that you guys are even seeing me.
Right. Yeah, Elgato's kind of weird with like their software stuff because like with the Stream Link, like you can't use OBS to stream with it. Like I think you can look at chat and that's about all you can do with the Stream Deck with OBS. Yeah,
Really?
like you have to use their streaming, like you have to use the Elgato software to stream with the Stream Deck. That's why I haven't gotten one because I was really looking into getting one, but then it just
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
and it sucks because it's like no other company really has like a Stream Deck out there. It's kind of like a knockoff type deal.
Yeah, the HD60S is good. I'm using the regular HD60, so it's got the 500 millisecond some odd delay.
Yeah, I use the HD60S, but like I've been looking at the HD60S Pro. I don't know what's all different with it, to be honest. I should have read a bit more on it. But
Another thing is, it doesn't read it as a camera either. So like if I ever have to do Skype or something, I'd have to dig out my Logitech C920 that's somewhere probably deep buried somewhere in junk. And I'd never find it.
Yeah.
I the Cam Link does, but this doesn't. Anyway,
Elgato kind of hard to figure out. It's not. I mean, it's not too difficult.
they make things complicated.
A little bit. Like, I mean,
Like, why couldn't they just program this to act as a camera when you plug it in your
true,
PC?
true.
Granted, that was kind of, backwards, like, or hindsight, I guess.
Yeah. I always had a problem with like how the HDMI's go in, because like I always, when I first started using it, I'd always have to like switch them back around, because I was like, okay, which one do I plug into the out, which one do I plug into the in, and like, I mean, it's kind of like common sense now.
Mine has it in big stupid letters. It's like, if you don't know which one it is on mine, it's like you just blind.
I have the
Hold on, let me see if I can get
HD60
that.
right here.
Ah! Pulled out my HDMI cable. That's fine. I actually know that was mine. Okay. Now we're sitting here talking about Elgato.
Oh yeah, dang.
Oh, where did that go?
No device.
I pulled out the cord.
Love when that happens.
Yeah, and it like fell behind my desk, I think.
When you fix something, here comes another problem most of the time. Exactly. I always have a problem with like my audio on Elgato, like because I use the chat link for like, if someone's in game chat and stuff like that on Xbox, and you got to go into the settings and manually switch it from HDMI to chat link.
Oh gosh, the one moment please, like forever
Yep.
loop.
You might have to restart
please.
Elgato.
I might.
Gotta love it. It's the best.
Gotta love it. Please just work. Please just work. Yes. Okay. Hold on. I gotta do the full screen thing on second monitor. Okay.
There it is.
See if I can show you. This is my HD60. Camera plugged in here. I guess if I wanted to like pass through, I could.
Yeah.
That is kind of cool about the Elgatos versus the HD60, sorry, versus the Cam Link.
Yeah.
Is you don't have pass through for a monitor or something. I'm trying to get it to.
There it is.
It's kind of hard because I don't want to pull the cable hard.
I feel it.
But like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to show you where it says it's like in
Yeah,
big
mine's
letters.
got it on there. It's like.
Actually, I think on the HD60S is more obvious. Oh god, here we go.
It's
Sorry.
all good. Oh yeah, on the HD60S it's white. On here it's like it's just black and.
I have to restart my. I hate this so much. See, this is one reason why I definitely don't like Elgato versus just a normal webcam. Not to say Logitech is perfect in any way, because I've had my share of issues with that junk too.
Their software is just not. It's just bad because now it's like a screen capture thing, so you can. It's pretty much like an OBS almost now.
Here's a little tidbit you may not have known about my capture cards. I used to have it like Velcro to the wall.
Oh, Velcro to the wall. That's fancy.
Yeah, or on the side of my desk, but I don't have the other piece anymore.
I need to get an HDMI switch. I just got like 5 different console HDMIs sitting here at the edge of my desk. I switch out every time.
Oh yeah. Hey, not to mention like what was I gonna say? We've moved like 6 times since I've had that like that. It got lost. Needless to say. Too lazy / poor to buy more Velcro.
Yeah, if you want to use HD60 or HD60S, you have to get the chat link. Yeah, that was one thing I found annoying. Like when I first got it, I couldn't play with friends or nothing because couldn't hear them. But
I've literally never had that issue.
Well, you don't play on console though.
I did. That's what I bought this
Yeah.
for.
Well, did you do like your chat through like the computer?
No.
So you could hear your party chat?
I mean, maybe sometimes, but generally no. I just did party chat, Xbox.
Huh. That's weird. Cause like for some reason, you can't hear the party chat without the chat link cable for me.
Of course, I went from recording exclusively with friends to just recording by myself, and then recording with friends again, like kind of how I do now. So like I kind of bounced to there. I may have been in that gray area where I just recorded by myself a lot.
Right.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's too long ago. It was like I bought that thing like 6 years ago.
Heck yeah.
I actually had a Pog.
Ooh.
I don't know if you know what that is.
I've heard of them. I know.
Game capture. They're super old. They like predate Elgato.
I know. Is that an HD PVR or is that different?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah.
Yep,
I heard of
HDPVR.
this. Like, if I could go back in time, that would be one thing I'd give my younger self is an HD PVR, so I can actually start recording gameplay how I wanted to back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Because I've recorded with my parents' Sony Handycam for the longest time.
Like you like recorded your screen with the camera.
My screen, yep, it was screen, audio, and
Bro,
everything.
my very first Minecraft video, I forced my sister to stand beside me and hold the camera on the computer screen so I could record Minecraft gameplay.
I put my bed had like a little shelf upper thing, my bobber. I don't know what you would call it. My bed was sideways and had like a, it was like a headboard, but it was on the side of the bed basically. But you put your bed sideways on the wall though.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. Like it'd be like a bookshelf kind of thing on the bed, and I put it up there, and then pointed at the screen on that exact dresser right there. I had my TV, and I pointed. I've had that for 10 years.
Heck yeah,
more.
that's how long I've had my dresser, I'm pretty sure. It's falling apart bad, dude. Like when we moved, I lost the wheels to the tracks. So like to pull it out is like,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then half the time I pull it straight out and then getting it back in there is terrible.
Look, man, I'm gonna knock on wood. That thing's built like a tank. We moved 7 or 8 times. It's been through a lot, and it's other than some minor scuffs, obviously, but other than that, it's like it ain't that
yeah.
bad. Kind of works sort of nice to just put my nerd stuff on, and it's kind of messy right now. So I don't know if I should really just be like, "Oh, hey, look back here," because it's kind of messy.
It's all
but,
good. It's all good.
eh. I mean, compared to how I used to have it, it used to be really clean.
Yeah.
And then it's like you start having water bottles and things just kind of pile up. You got the
Dude,
chain
I don't even
shower.
want to talk about empty water bottles. Like I just recently took my trash can out and it's already filled back up. Like I'm terrible for the environment, dude. I drink so much plastic water bottles. Like
You gotta get you one of them there mason jars.
I actually have one with my logo on it too, right here.
Bro, come on.
I messed up though. I ordered a
No.
left-handed one, so I have to hold it like this to see the logo because the other side doesn't have one.
Oh, that's kind of annoying. Well, hold up, but now you see how that could be useful, though. I mean, you're sitting there just.
Yeah, that's true. Like I could just be like, using my mouse and boom, like.
Yeah, I just look a
Yeah.
sir. just gaming real quick.
I need to put mixed in. I actually haven't drank anything out of this yet. I just cleaned it the other day. Yeah,
Really?
haven't had it for too long.
It works. They work fairly well.
Heck yeah. Well,
Not as good as the Shaker Cup IMO,
yeah.
but
I ordered this from Spreadshirt actually.
I've seen it.
That
Yeah.
straw boy.
Yep. I've got a little cactus one. It's kind of like a cactus mason jar,
that's dope.
basically. And I've used that for mix before. It's the perfect size for like the amount of
Heck yeah.
water.
16 ounce.
Yeah, I would imagine that would be perfect as well. This sucker is like, I want to say it's like 30 ounces. 20. Oh well, still.
well,
You're debating between a pre-built or building a PC. Is Alienware? Look, I know Bouldini over here has the Alienware. I don't want to trash
well,
him too
I mean, I
hard,
really
but
don't
like,
care for Alienware. Like, I mean, it's good at first, yes. Like, the first, like, 3 months, it was a good computer, but after that, it just kind of,
it loses relevancy
yeah.
fast. I would save up good money and hire somebody to build you one.
Yeah. What's there? I know there's, like, a website you can go. Is it,
Well,
can't you, like, I think it's
personally,
Ironside PC or something
yeah,
like that. You can customize the parts and stuff.
uh, yeah. I have more faith in in a company like Power GPU or
Yeah.
somebody like that. I personally have a friend who built mine, and he runs a computer company, a local one. Um, I mean, I could like hit him up if you're like really serious about doing it like today, but like, and I'm sure he can give you the IJ discount since I referred you,
Heck yeah.
and he'd probably only charge you like $50 for labor, whereas Power GPU would charge like 150 for labor.
For real. I have a PC part list. I've been thinking about building one for a while, but
Well, look, man, hit me up whenever you get ready, and I'll see if Brandon will do it for you.
I mean, I have.
He built the one I'm off right now, and I've had it since 2016.
I remember sitting in a Skype call 2014. My buddy Brandon, he like got some PC parts for his birthday, and then he got the rest of his computer for Christmas. And I sat in the Skype call the entire time he built it. It was pretty cool. But I definitely don't trust myself to build a PC because I know I would mess something up.
Look, I tried upgrading my RAM, and I almost broke my computer.
Yeah, I almost break the RAM every time I go for an upgrade. Like, because those pins, dude. Like, I just feel like if I push, like, I hate those pins.
Yeah. I can't remember what I did wrong, but I think it basically goes through the slides. Like, it looks at number one, and then when number one gets filled up, it goes to two, and so on and so forth. I think my number one slot was a little out because it's near the water cooling.
Oh dang!
It was like a tight fit, so I was like, I don't want to like break my water cooling and leak water everywhere.
Right.
So I was like real delicate with that last one, and it wouldn't turn on. But that's because it was rating as 0 RAM. If you know how to build a PC, I mean, definitely just buy the parts, bro. I mean, you'll get more out of it.
Definitely building a PC is probably a little bit cheaper than most pre-builds if you want, like, you know.
No, 1,000%, bro. Like, my 6700K 1070 build was like $1,600, which it isn't awful. I know that sounds like a lot, and for me to say that was cheap,
Yeah.
but like compared to a pre-built, I would have paid like $2,000-$2,500 for the same PC, and plus it wouldn't be customized. I wouldn't have been able to pick my case or nothing. I wouldn't have been able to get the hue lights in there that I've got in there. Like, I mean, I got a lot of stuff that was, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? By the way, I did eventually figure out the RAM. I ended up doing it myself. Like, I figured it out. I'm just saying that scared me out of not building my own PC next time, is what I'm saying.
I feel that.
Because I know Josiah put something in there with I know about the RAM pin thing, the switch that you got to do. I knew what I was doing. It just scared me when it didn't work.
I know. Actually, there's a friend at work that wanted me to upgrade the RAM in her laptop, and like I did it, but I didn't. I forget what exactly happened. I think I didn't push it down all the way, and it was like crooked in the thing. I was so scared I broke the pin, bro. Yeah. Like, I was like, oh my god, because it didn't.
You're like,
it didn't read that it had it in there because it was an HP, and like I'm used to working on Dells. Like, you know, the HPs are a bit different, and I don't know. But yeah, I mean, back to Alienware, dude. I have the Alienware Alpha. I definitely wish I would have waited to get like at least an i5 because I have an i3 in there. But
oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you would have got so much more performance even just going that
which
far.
I can upgrade the CPU if I wanted to. It's just, $300 for an i7.
Yeah. You got a desktop or a laptop?
I have my laptop's better than the Alienware I have, but the Alienware Alpha, it's like I think now they're Steam boxes, because you can.
Okay, so it is sort of a desktop experience
like
sort of
you
thing.
can-
Like
you can-
it's supposed to
Yeah.
sit there. It's a
Right.
box.
It's
Yeah,
originally
that's what I'm
like
talking
marketed to
Yeah.
be like a game console. Like you work it with Steam Big Picture and stuff like that. Because when you first get it, you can run it as a Steam Big Picture console, or you can run it as a desktop.
Yeah. See, I could do that too, but I could just go straight into Steam and do
Yeah.
it anytime
Right.
I want to. I think you can do it natively now, no matter what
Mhm.
you got. But anyway. But dude, did I tell you about my 5 terabyte hard drive that I
No.
just got? Bro, I just upgraded to a 5 terabyte external drive.
God.
I'm so happy with
Heck
it.
yeah.
Dude, I literally was like, I had like 20 gigabytes of space left on both discs, and I was like, crap, dude. I hate being that close because I feel like I can't do
Right.
stuff.
My SSD keeps filling up because I think Premiere, like I've uninstalled it, reinstalled
The
it to a
scratch
different
disk.
thing. Like it just, it's. I mean, I can clear out like my history and stuff in there, and it'll like clear out like 50 gigabytes on my SSD, but then it just fills right back up within 2 weeks of making videos.
Right, and I mean, Photoshop uses the scratch disk
Yeah.
too. Like that. I've actually changed my scratch disk to the 5 terabyte because I'm never going to fill that
Right.
up. I've only got like 1 terabyte in there, and right now it's all just backups of what I already have.
Right. I have an external 1 terabyte, but I just use it to like transfer stuff from computer to computer.
Right. You talk about RTX Minecraft?
Oh yeah, RTX Minecraft looks.
I'm wondering if my 1070 can run it.
I don't know.
I think you have to have at minimum RTX 2060.
Dang.
I think you have to have a 2 series card. So I've kind of thought about, would it be worth maybe grabbing a 270 Super or something,
I mean,
and instead of building a whole new PC? But most of the time when I play games, it's my CPU that kills me.
right.
Like if you've seen my latest City Skylines video, literally my CPU was at 90% usage and my GPU was taking the day
Oh
off.
my god.
It literally wasn't even doing anything.
That's crazy.
I was like, scared. Games like Fortnite too are not very graphics heavy, but they're super hard on CPU.
Yeah, no, I tried to play it on my Alienware and like, I mean, it just looks like a claymation jumping out of the freaking plane.
Yeah. Which I'm thankful that Warzone's a little more. It can use the GPU a little better, and it kind of takes some load off the CPU.
2080, it looks so cool.
Yeah, I wish I could drop that money. I really wish that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about getting a whole new rig, just the next chance I can get,
Right.
and then letting Kelly have this
Yeah,
computer.
that'd be sick. She could start a gaming channel.
Yeah, she wants to do Sims
Heck
and
yeah.
stuff, which this is a little overkill. It's a little overkill for Sims. I'm
Hey,
not
I
gonna lie,
mean,
but
recording 1080p 60.
if she's gonna be, yeah, if she's gonna be like recording and streaming and editing, and she'll need the extra horsepower then. But I'm talking about like just the Sims itself. It's not demanding. GTA 5 is. That's something she likes playing too.
Heck yeah.
It's
I
pretty
got
demanding.
GTA 4 on my Alienware, and it's like, I mean, it runs okay, but like,
Eh.
I haven't tried GTA 5. I don't know if it'll even open. Like, I think it would just explode.
You might have to put it on low.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, you might have to put it on low or medium.
Yeah,
but
see, that's where I'm just like, okay, I'll just get on Xbox then. Like,
yeah, exactly. Whenever they ported it to PC, they were like, "Well, we could just console match it, or we could just make it to where Ultra you have to have like the best card at the time. So that's what they ended up optimizing. Are opting for rather is upgrading the graphics,
Right.
which they look nice. And it looks real clean. Like if you play it on PC.
Yeah, I know. I see everybody playing on PC. It makes me want to get a better PC so bad. And I would upgrade my Alienware Alpha, but it's like, since it's like such a like, have you seen the Alpha? How small it is? Bro,
No.
like it's like probably maybe half the size of a PS4. Maybe three-fourths the size of a PS4, but like it's all custom parts.
I have seen like small PC builds and stuff that kind of mimic that sort of feel. Because there's a lot of what they call gaming boxes. It's like kind of a mediocre-ish middle grade like CPU, but it has like a 2080 in it or something.
I think.
And one of those console killers, as they call it. Big air quotes on that.
I mean, everybody's getting PC, but I feel like the Xbox X Series is gonna be a big thing. Pretty sure, because I mean that's practically a PC almost. Like,
however, I will say that since Microsoft does a lot of compatibility towards Windows 10, I would rather just upgrade my PC. And then buy PS5. Because PS5 doesn't. There's a lot of games that come out on there that won't never come out on Microsoft.
Right, and especially now that Steam's doing that whole thing with Xbox, like you can get Halo on your PC now. So.
Right, exactly, and then not to mention the Windows 10 Minecraft and stuff. I still haven't got a PS4, but I think I'm just gonna wait at this point.
I mean, have they even really like talked anything about the PS5 yet? Like, I mean, I know they leaked like the controller and everything.
Rumblings, yeah. But for instance, like say all the games that I would want on PS4 right now is all on PC now at this point, like Red Dead and stuff like that has finally come over to PC.
Right.
Which I knew it was because they did the exact same thing with GTA, and it made me mad because I bought it 3 times. Yeah. I had it on 360, and then I got a 1 because they introduced first person mode on the Xbox One. So I was like, oh man, yeah, I gotta rebuy this.
Yeah, I have the Xbox Game Pass, so I got GTA 5 on Xbox One, but I also have it for the 360.
Oh, so you got the that would have been good to have out like a long time ago.
Yeah, I know it's
it's
actually crazy. I think it's like what is it, like $15 a month to get like a whole bunch of different, like they got like NBA 2K20 on there. They got a bunch of new games on the Game Pass you can get for free.
I thought about it. The main factor was I would have had to have downloaded it, and then the whole internet side of it was why I haven't yet, and now it's kind of like the money thing.
Right.
Now that I've got internet, internet.
I think some games with the Xbox One, like when you buy them, you get free Game Pass for however long, and that also gives you like free Xbox Live Gold and stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know that. But say for instance, like the reason why I gave my Xbox to my brother is because, like I said, they got Minecraft on Windows 10 Store. That ain't where I have Java, but like I have both because I had Xbox One Minecraft too. Sea of Thieves, stuff like that. I mean, you just go down the list of Xbox games and it's on here. You know, Forza,
exactly.
For instance,
like the
Halo.
Xbox Companion or Xbox Store on Windows, you can literally get almost anything on PC now. It's just, I don't know.
Literally almost anything. So that's why I said, like, I don't think I'm going to be buying the X or whatever.
I mean, you might as well just
since I already own a PC, I should say.
Yeah.
Maybe if I was only a console gamer, still probably. If I wasn't making videos, you know, for a more casual market, I could see it.
Yeah.
Or for someone who just can't shell out for a PC. or don't
Right.
want
Well,
to.
I mean, I don't know how much the Xbox is going to be when it comes out because
Oh, it's easily $5.99
Definitely.
probably. That's what I've heard from literally every reliable source out there. It's gonna be like $5.99 or $5.49.
yeah, that's going to be the big determining factor on who takes the cake this time around. Because I mean, PS4 definitely beat out Xbox One, but
Yeah, yeah. As far as raw power, yeah, for sure. And one of the only reasons why I stay with the Xbox so long is I just love their controller.
right, it's. I mean, you can't go wrong with a PS4 controller, or Xbox controller. Yeah, PS4 controller is nice, but I like the Xbox One controller over Xbox 360.
This ain't even like an actual Xbox controller. This is a Razer
Oh,
PC controller.
it looks exactly like an Xbox controller. It's dope.
It is. It's modeled after the 360 controller. It's got bumpers, and I got my camera's not.
Oh,
gonna
dude, that's
focus
kind of
on
like
my
the
face in
the Switch
shot,
Pro
but-
controller. It's got like those buttons on the inside. Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much.
Heck yeah.
See, like if I got a Switch, I'd probably play a lot with the Switch Pro. I'd have to get it because the other controller, not good.
Right.
I don't like the
Yeah,
handheld.
no.
I mean, it'd be useful for like if you were like on a plane, on a bus,
Yeah.
whatever, but or in the bed maybe. But I just can't see using the normal controller Joy-Cons like whenever you're just
Right. Like, I mean, it comes
or
with
at a
like the
desk.
thing you slide them into, which is kind of nice, but I definitely prefer.
It's
a Pro
okay.
controller.
It's okay. I still prefer the Pro because I've played with both. My brother-in-law and like I said, my friend Luke has one, and I've played with both, and instantly I'd pay the however much it is to get a Pro controller. I think you can get some pretty cheap now.
Yeah, I've been looking into getting like maybe a GameCube controller for it to play Smash Bros. Because that would be pretty freaking sick.
Yeah. And would you believe it that I actually prefer a Wii remote over the GameCube controller?
What?
I was one of those. Yeah.
Dang.
I was good. I was pretty good. Like me and my friend Luke used to battle each other when we back when I had like a Wii and played it a lot.
Huh.
I mean, we're talking like 8-10 years ago at least. Like Wii heyday.
Yeah.
So like I played Smash Bros. Brawl with a Wii controller.
Dang.
Out of choice. Just because it was. I wouldn't say comfortable, but I was good at it.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Today it might be a little different. I would be like, give me that Switch Pro controller at least,
Yeah.
because now I'm actually kind of good at like controller stuff.
Right. I
I've
tried to
been
play Mario Kart with a Wii remote. It's just not good. Like without the steering wheel. I mean.
Oh yeah, the motion controls itself are not
Yeah.
that good. But I'm talking about like I had the PS4, either 4 to 500. Yeah.
Yeah. He said the SSD is gonna be crazy in the PS5.
Since the PS5 is rumored to have like RTX and all that, like ray tracing and all that in it, I almost guarantee you that it's going to be $500. I don't think it's going to be on the lower end to start with.
Yeah.
There's no way. I think it'll be just like the PS4 and everything else before it. It's gonna start high, like real high, and then it's gonna come down.
Yeah, like I could see $499, like $550.
Yeah, 549. Yeah, same thing with the Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
Kind of same deal. They're going to be neck and neck because the processors and stuff are all relatively close together. I know that technically the PS4 rumored specs are edging out Xbox,
Right.
but a 20 series graphics card is going to cost what a 20 series graphics card is going to cost.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
See, if I get the PS5, like I have so many consoles, dude. Like my I have like a whole TV stand over here. It's got like all my old consoles on it. I have no space for another console. Like if I'm being real, like I don't know what I'm gonna do with my PS4.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really wish I still had all my old consoles.
Yeah. I mean,
I straight up do not.
I didn't even like. I mean, I guess the N64. No, I mean, I bought all my old consoles, like the NES, N64, GameCube. Like, I bought those because I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the oldest console I grew up with was PlayStation 1.
Same.
Yeah. Which I lost that when we moved. But
Gosh, I want to say I was like 4 or 5. I remember it too. I was actually old enough to actually remember things when I got it. Because before that, I was like, "What is a video game?"
Yeah.
My dad's friend Wade brought his PlayStation 1 over, and he had Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit.
That might be the one I have.
The naming of those games. The naming of those games are really weird because it's like Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 3.
Oh, I think that's the first one, yeah. Need for Speed right here.
Oh, no, it's not the same one. Well, what is that, a PS2 or one?
It's just.
Is it like a
Yeah, I
collector's
think
case?
so. It's pretty dope.
Nah, I didn't go that far
Oh,
back.
man.
I don't think.
Like, my dad had the PlayStation
I don't
1
think.
when I was born. Like,
Okay. Yeah, see, yeah, that. I see, I've played older consoles because of my dad, but like, I'm saying, like, my first console was PlayStation 1. Anyway, he brought the. This is going to get too long-winded if I don't like hurry up because I'm going to go through. Let's just go through our whole gaming history because I think that would be cool. I've done videos on it before. It's
right.
It'd be cool to kind of revisit that topic a little bit.
I've thought about making a video talking about like my love for handheld gaming because like my very first ever like video game I got really addicted to was on like the Nintendo DS, or no, the Game Boy Advance actually. Game Boy Advance SP. I played Jimmy Neutron something on there like for years, dude. Like every day I'd be playing that game.
I'm sorry. I've clicked into the stream, but and I've gotten the chat out, but I never like just stared at the thumbnail and realized what face you used for me. I didn't know, and it just hit me. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
That's all good.
I saw it. I actually went back. This was like back before I had my good camera or any of that. Is it okay if am I gonna get like swatted out of the sky if I put a link in the chat?
Well, I mean, I don't know if it'll block it or not.
I mean, if it blocks this, I just don't want to be like swatted. But like this video right here, and even you may can approve it or something.
Yeah.
But this is what we're gonna talk about. I actually downloaded an emulator one day. You can see in the video. This is like I said back before I had any. It was also back when I had pink hair. But we won't talk about those times. You ever talking about emo, Jeremy? You start talking about the blue and the red and the pink hair and stuff.
I've never dyed my hair. Like, I've never done anything to the color of my hair. I kind of want to before I lose it, you know what I mean? Like, my hairline's creeping back, dog.
Look, I'm not trying to pressure you or anything, but it's fun. I like it. I really kind of want to do it again, but I'm also kind of like, eh.
Right. I'm scared I'm gonna fry it if I bleach it to do like a color.
Get a conditioning color. Something that's made naturally. I think special effects is a good one. That's what I used to. That's when my hair looked my best. I've tried other brands and like, God, what's that other brand of dye? It's the one that everybody uses to dye their hair red and stuff. Is anybody know what I'm talking about? I'm drawing a blank.
I know
but like there's special effects and then there's another one. Oh God, what is it called? I'm gonna have to go to Amazon. I'll talk about that video in a second, and we'll continue that conversation. I'm just really red hair dye. It'll come up. Manic Panic.
I've never heard of that.
Do not use that crap. It's not that good.
I thought I was gonna like make my hair fall out or something. I was like, what?
No. It's just not good. It washes out super fast, and it's not that great. Special effects is actually like, as the name implies, like if somebody is going to change their hair for like a movie role or something, it's more permanent.
Nice.
Manic Panic is for like those edgy teens that dyed their hair, which I was an edgy teen, but I was like serious about it. This is back when that Markiplier and all that had like red hair and stuff. And Jack had green.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, that looks so cool. I want to dye my hair because it's cool looking.
Everybody keeps telling me to dye my beard. I'm like, I don't want to risk that, you know? Like,
no, don't dye your beard because it won't ever fully wash out. I mean, you can like do the ones that wash out; it'd be fine. Do it for video.
Yeah.
I would say do that, but don't put permanent hair dye in your beard because you'd have to shave it to get it off.
I mean, eventually it just grow out because, I mean, I'll be real with you. My beard grows stupidly fast. Like I trimmed it like maybe a few days.
Yeah, I mean, eventually, but like if you'll go like really far back on my channel and watch the last time I dyed my hair, which was when me and Kelly got married. I mean, it was at least a year before all that hair was gone. Because I stopped dyeing it after that. Like January of 2017, and it was like 2018 before it all came out.
Oh, dang.
Huh? Okay. She just told me now. It's like, Jerry. I told you that happens all the time. What were we talking about? I just got so.
We were talking about one of your videos that you.
Oh yeah. The how I became a gamer video. I played the first game I ever played, Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. I played it on an emulator on PC because I didn't have a PS1 and I didn't like. I didn't really know how I'd record one if I even had one. But it's a pretty good emulator. It's about how I remember it.
Heck yeah.
Well, like I just played through it. I'd always get the blue Corvette. Like and the Lamborghini Diablo.
Nice.
So like those were the two cars that I talk about all this. I'm not going to go into super long detail because if anybody watching cares, they can go watch the video and not trying to plug, but like I talk about it for 30 minutes and I'm not going to talk about it for 30 minutes.
Did you try to put the link in chat?
Need for Speed. Yeah, I tried.
Yeah, it didn't pop up, so it must have blocked it.
Do you just have top chat on?
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably why. If you go in the live chat, it'll tell you. It'll like. I'll do it again. Please don't kill me, Papa YouTube. I'm not trying to get out of here banned now. You know.
I don't know if I have you modded on here. I need to though. I feel like I do.
Oh, I mean, yeah. No, I don't. You're not. I'm not. I don't think you're modded on mine though. So I mean, like, it's cool. Like,
I ain't gonna mod you then.
No. It's not like that, bro. I'm just saying. We just haven't been in each other's streams a whole lot. We only just recently started talking again, and like really getting into like recording.
Right, like, we talked a while back about doing like a Fortnite collab. But I think we did actually record a Fortnite video that one time, but
yeah, we did do one. I don't remember if I posted it.
I think I recorded one, but the audio was bad on it.
Oh yeah, I think the audio was something about the audio or something messed up, or Elgato glitched.
Yeah, I think it was like your audio and the game sound were together, and the game sound just overdid you, and I was like,
never mind.
I hate it when that happens, bro. So bad. It was like yesterday. I was streaming on the Grind Gaming channel with John, and like nobody was in there for the first 20 minutes, and the first person in there was like, "Oh my god, dude, the game audio is so loud!" And like, watch it back, can't hear either of us for the first 20 minutes. I was like,
yeah. There was a stream that was kind of like that where y'all were going back and watching videos and stuff, where the videos were too loud and I couldn't hear. Like, I tried commenting. It took y'all a couple minutes. Y'all did fix it.
Well, like the thing that sucks is like since I use the Elgato to like, you do all that, I got Discord on my computer running, and I turn on
Right.
monitor on the OBS audio settings to where I can hear it through OBS instead of having to plug in headphones to what I'm on. So it's like I turn it up to where I can hear it, but it doesn't, like, it sounds completely different on a stream. It's so loud. I don't know why.
Yeah, that I have sometimes have problems with like Windows audio, like it like compensates. I have like a sound card in my PC called Sound Blaster, and it has a little thing where it like compresses the audio to where it's like the loud stuff's a little quieter and the quiet stuff's louder. So sometimes when I edit audio, sometimes it doesn't come out quite right because to me it sounds fine, but like in reality it's like not as level as it
Right.
should be, if that makes sense.
You coughing? What was that?
No, that was a burp. That was like the I just ate before getting on here indigestion
Yeah.
burp.
Dude, I sucked down a tuna melt before I came on here.
Oh, I was super healthy. I had a salad,
Oh,
bro.
heck yeah, I haven't had a salad in so long. I gotta start eating better. Like,
Right?
somehow my metabolism's like evolved over the years, and like I've lost like 60 pounds since high school. But the way I eat, I know my cholesterol is not. It's so bad, dude. Like, need to eat some more Cheerios. What I need to do.
I don't know why that was stuff I did, bro. Just the thought. Yeah, I just casually bring up a conversation like, yeah, I just need to eat some more
Hey,
Cheerios. Totally.
lower my cholesterol a little bit, hopefully.
Haven't ate a bowl of cereal in like 3
For
years.
real?
Yeah, and not out of choice. I get yelled at if I.
Oh god, I unplugged my laptop and now everything's stroking out on me.
Whoa. Hello. What? Huh? Hey, what?
Hold up. I
Hey,
think.
Are you good? Are you good? I can hear you
Yeah, it's
fine
good.
now.
It's good.
You lagged out for a second. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
for some reason when I unplug my
Um,
laptop, like it just like surges my computer for a second.
yeah.
It's just weird.
I haven't ate cereal in forever because my wife's on this big kefir thing,
Ah,
big kefir kick. So she has to feed the kefir every night, and like it's. And she's like, "Don't drink the milk. Don't stop drinking the milk."
jeez. Wait, so like, what's so, like, what's a key? What's all that? I don't know what that means.
Kefir is like good bacteria.
Oh.
Think of it kind of like yogurt, sort of. So, and you have to feed the bacteria with milk.
So she's just raising
Yeah.
bacteria.
Yep. Exactly.
Oh
Yep.
my god, that's crazy.
Exactly. And what you do is you split your once they reproduce, you split it and like drink it.
Right. So it's kind of like kombucha in a way.
Yeah. It's pretty similar. It's not the same thing, but it's pretty similar.
I like kombucha sometimes.
Why did I show my laptop in this video? Sorry, I'm looking at the Need for Speed video. I'm like, why did I pick my laptop up in the middle of the video? I don't know. Anywho.
Joe Shaw says, "What do you think of older console used to need strong power to run, and now you can literally run it on your phone with an emulator?" I mean, it is actually kind of crazy how stuff has gotten to that point. Like I recently got a PS Vita, and you can play like PlayStation 1 games on there. Like they got all the PlayStation 1 games on that.
Yeah, it's just like this. It's the same or better power.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Well, that would be just like, gosh, there's a specific game I'm thinking of. There's a game that used to be PC only, but now it's like on your phone. I don't know. I don't remember what it was, but when I saw it, I was like, what? That's like a full on
Yeah.
game.
I'm-
on your phone.
Like phone games.
Granted, you needed a brand new phone to do it, but like, eat a wet burrito. Why? What?
Are you talking like a frozen burrito you're
Ew.
heating up?
Probably. Probably a nuked burrito.
Look, those aren't bad. Like I had when Black Ops 4 dropped, I bought like a big pack of frozen chimichangas, and I ate those. Like pretty good.
I've been living off that during this quarantine.
yeah.
You've seen I've sent you
Yeah.
pictures. I'm so sick of burritos, dude. That's why I ate a salad today because I'm tired of the indigestion
Yeah,
and stuff.
heartburn.
Yeah. Like I said, I ordered Domino's last night, and they had this $5.99 for two thing going on or whatever. So I ordered a sandwich for last night and then salad for this morning. I put it in the fridge.
Nice. Good thinking. Good thinking. There you go. I always get the Alfredo bread bowl from Domino's. It's pretty good.
I've not had that, but I have had Alfredo pizza.
Oh,
really good.
yeah. Papa John's with their Philly steak pizza. Oh my God.
Oh, I've not tried it with Philly. I was gonna get a pizza last night. I was like, I had just asked somebody like what their diet like stuff is because I kind of want to like slim down a little bit, maybe build a little muscle, you know. Start trying to work out a little bit. Because why not?
Right? I mean, what else are you gonna do in
Why
quarantine?
not?
Like,
and I would feel better, and maybe I wouldn't have to drink so much energy drinks to not.
I mean,
So I was like, maybe I'll. Yeah. Maybe I'll try that, and then
yeah.
they said, yeah, you're gonna have to cut the pizza and cut your meats and cheese
See,
and try to go plant based, and I was like, okay, all right, cool, and then literally got off of DMs with him, and I literally was like, I want some Domino's. I was like, no, and then I was like, okay, pizza, no, okay, no. I tell you what. You start getting those like panicky, like, okay, it's not cheating on the diet if I don't eat what I normally eat, and if I go at least in the direction that I want to go.
Pizza.
So I got a sandwich and a salad for this morning.
Heck yeah.
So I'm trying. It's just very hard.
Oh yeah. I am not good on diets at all. It's awful. I usually just try to eat less. Like it's hard for me to eat different stuff.
Yeah. I just try to incorporate more like fruits and vegetables. If I can do that, I'm doing good. If I can substitute a few meals a week with chicken and vegetables, I'm doing good.
Right.
Like baked chicken.
Yeah.
We were talking about gaming. Now why are we talking about food?
Who cares, dude? It's I mean,
Who cares?
the conversation just goes. That's what I was saying before. It's like we talk about something and it's like, oh yeah, this happened, then it goes into a whole other spectrum.
And somebody says something about a wet burrito.
Oh yeah,
like,
that's where it all started. Think about microwaving a burrito, and then all of a sudden we're talking about a diet.
Yeah, I want to know how you got into gaming.
How I got into gaming?
I'll continue my story. Yeah, I'll continue my story in a minute. And then I don't want to keep retreading stuff over and over and never get a chance to say anything, and then we run out of time or something.
I mean, we've already almost been streaming for 2 hours now, but basically, like, what I remember, my dad had a PlayStation 2, and we'd always play like WWE. Like, that's the only thing we'd play together, really. Like, it was WWE SmackDown Shut Your Mouth was like the first PlayStation 2 game I remember really playing. And then there was SmackDown vs. Raw, I think 2008 on the PlayStation 2 I played a lot. And then from there, like, I got my own PS2, and from then on it was just like I was a gamer. Like, you couldn't get me off of games. Because I ended up getting a Game Boy Advance SP when I was, I think, like 4 or 5. And I got Sonic, what was that? Sonic something. I think it was just called Sonic Advanced for the Game Boy Advance SP for my birthday that year. And I played it constantly. And got a Star Wars game for that. I was a big Nintendo guy for sure. Because once I got the Game Boy, I was like, oh man, the DS is coming out. Saved up my birthday money, bought that, got WWE on that, and then I got the
Nintendo Boy
yeah,
7.
dude, that's where it all started. For real.
Literally.
Yeah. From that, I got the PSP, and I got like Shaun White snowboarding on that. Played it constantly. Then I never got the DSi, but I started out being a handheld gamer for sure. Like I started out on PlayStation 2, but then discovered handheld gaming, and I just all the time. Then Minecraft came around. That's when I started No Life, and like I would play for 12 hours a day.
No.
It was wild.
Yeah.
Wake up at like 5 o'clock in the morning on like a weekend and just play until 10 o'clock at night. It was bad. Like my parents, they were mad I'd be on the computer like all day because it was their computer. I'd just sit in the computer room playing on their computer, recording, Minecraft for 10, 12 hours.
I can't relate to that at all.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about it when I get to me, but I want you to go ahead and finish.
I mean, that's pretty much it. Like that's all I really remember.
Oh, yeah.
How I got into gaming and stuff.
Everything else is like documented.
Yeah,
on your
pretty
channel
much.
And stuff.
Like,
Okay. Well, hey, that's all fair and good. Okay. So I'm not going to retread over the Wade story too much. Basically, yeah, Need for Speed 3, and I played it, and I was like, oh my gosh, we have to get one of these. And you'll notice a pattern because I'm very like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Even the VR, even the PS VR, I still do that. I play somebody else's. I'm like, I've got to have this. I cannot continue. I thought I could live without this, but I cannot.
Right.
I was like, oh, VR.
Yeah.
And I played it, and I was like, holy cow.
Right.
So that's how it was with the PlayStation. I was like, whatever. I was a kid. I didn't care. I had toys. I had a good imagination.
Yep.
It very left-brained, as they say.
I fit in it. Same.
Didn't care. I used sticks as guns and like pine straw as bullets. We would drive the 4-wheeler around like the house and splash water on it, pretend like we're NASCAR drivers, filling it up with gasoline and pit stopping. I mean, we didn't need video games, It doesn't feel like we'd be here for 2 hours. I know, bro.
I know.
That's what's so great about good company.
Exactly.
And I will always say that.
Like,
that'll go for like anytime I hang out with you, CJ, anybody like that. I mean, I can talk hours.
And it feels like 20 minutes.
It's so weird how there's people that literally go through the same stuff and are basically the same person. I mean, minute differences, but like such similarities is
right.
so
And it's
weird.
mostly the people online that I relate with the most. Like, it's like we all kind of fell into the same funnel or something. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's like this online funnel. It's like if you create videos online, you basically are the same.
Like, you definitely got to have like a completely different mindset from like people who don't create content, and it's pretty cool.
The story, because I will forget.
Go ahead.
So for Christmas, I was like, please, can I have a police station? I'm not kidding, bro. My parents will vouch. I said police station.
Oh my god.
I couldn't say it right.
Man, was it just like your accent, or was that like you just
kid talk, baby,
yeah.
like young, super young, like 4, 3, 4, or something like that. Like it is on the fringes of what I can remember, and a lot of it's been retold to me, and through pictures, obviously. I'd be like, oh yeah, the Toy Story beanbag chair, whatever, that kind of stuff. Because there's a picture of me that exists. Oh, gosh, I don't even want to know if there's a way to find it, but like I was sitting on a beanbag chair playing PlayStation 1.
Dang.
Yeah, Toy Story beanbag chair.
Heck yeah.
Blue. And the only reason I remember it is because of the pictures. But like I do remember it, but I would not have remembered it if it wasn't
Yeah.
for pictures. I should say, because my memory is.
I feel you on that.
So my first game was Need for Speed, obviously, because that's the one that got me into gaming. Played the absolute poo poo out of that. And my dad played with me. Like, you'll see kind of a. Remember I was talking about GP earlier. That wasn't always a thing. Like he stopped playing video games with me after a point. So that's one reason why he really, because now with my brother, he's able to like, I don't know, I'm getting off topic. But now with my brother, he's able to like do that kind of stuff again.
Nice. How?
And kind of, and kind of, gosh, I don't want to use this word. And kind of succeed where he had failed with me. I hate using the word failed, but like that would paint the clearest picture of what I'm talking about. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna ask how old your brother was.
We are 13 years apart.
Dang.
He's 13 years old, younger than me, so that would put him at what, 12.
Dang, that's cool.
I think he turns 13 in August. And I turned 25.
Dang. Is that weird having?
No, we're 13 years apart, but it's like the 1 month makes that difference.
Yeah.
Because I was 12 when he was born, but I was just turned 13 that next month.
It's kind of like me and my sister. We're 4 years apart, but she's like a month behind me on birthday.
Yeah. So what were you saying? You're probably about to ask about the distance, like how.
Yeah. How is that having
You
having
had-
like
you had
a 12-year-old brother? Like, is it kind of?
It's very
Yeah.
weird. It's very hard to relate.
Yeah.
And gosh, I hope you don't see this because I don't want to like just dig into that like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want him to think that I think that, but like it can be hard to relate just because of the age gap.
Because he's still like elementary school almost, kind of.
Yeah, he's like middle school. Yeah. And I'm out here thinking about bills.
Yeah.
See, it's just two totally different. But I feel like the gap shrinks as he gets older.
As he like matures
because
a bit
he used to be right. Because there's only so much you can mature. You know, even though I will still always be more mature than him, probably. But like when I'm 40 and he's 20, it's not gonna make any difference at all. I don't feel like it'll make that big of a difference versus me being 13 and him being a baby who can't even talk.
Yeah.
I've changed his diaper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that?
Yeah,
like,
I think I tried to change my sister's diaper when I was like 7 or something like that. But
like, and I would watch him sometimes. Like, I was a babysitter. I felt like I could have been his parent.
Yeah.
Not exactly, but
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's
with like
almost
a 13-year
like that.
gap, like that's pretty close to.
It almost feels like that sometimes. Like I said, it's gonna shrink. I know it will. But yeah, the gap, the difference of not having any siblings, and all of a sudden, hey,
Yeah.
you have a younger brother that's gonna take up your mom and dad's time and money and love and attention, and you have to share it now. Right. that was interesting. Yeah. I think the older I got, the obviously the easier it gets. Yeah. Like I said before, it's one of those
like
things.
the less they really need to cater to him most of the time, because once he gets potty trained and stuff like that, it's not like
right. And I mean, it wasn't even that. It's just like just getting used to like basically having everything now. It's like if they get something. I mean, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff that they buy for both of us because again, the age gap. But you could see it like, hey, we spend X dollars on our kids every month.
Yeah.
That's now split.
Right.
So there was less like times that I was able to ask for big stuff.
I feel that.
Which for first world problems, I know, I understand, but like,
Especially being like 13, like you had
uh,
pretty much your entire childhood being able to get that big stuff, and then
exactly, and then it started turning into, well, if we get you this console, it's gonna be your birthday and Christmas. If we get you this laptop, it's birthday and Christmas for 2 years.
yeah,
So like, we'll get you a little something just so that you have something to open, but don't expect no anything.
right. That's kind of
Uh,
like, yeah, go ahead. I'll talk about it after.
no, I was just gonna say, like, when I started doing YouTube, it's like this stuff. You know this mic's only $100,
Mine was
but
230
as a 15,
though.
how was wait? What all did you buy? What all did you buy?
I literally just bought the mic. Like I'm pretty sure it was like 200 and something. Maybe it was 100 and something. Hold on. Let me look real quick.
AT 2020 USB. It should be $99. It might have been a little bit over $100 then. It does fluctuate. Depends on what time of year and stuff you buy it. But I bought just the microphone. Let's just say just to round it to $100, something like that. Again, $100 to even me now is like whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm. It's not. It is a big deal, but it's not
Right.
like this microphone right here that I bought with my own money. I mean, months of saving and doing, and just months. I would dare say a year, maybe, saving up for this microphone
Dang.
versus just having, hey, it's a birthday gift. Hey, it's a.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm even talking about this.
Yeah, I mean it's a weird topic, but
It is. It really is. But like, well, hey, it's just like how I got the YouTube check that one time, and I dropped it on a mix amp for guitar. And when I finally can afford the next $100 to drop on it for a plug-in, you know, if I ever get a mic upgrade, I've already got one of these for the XLR.
right.
Plug a mic in there and a guitar in there. I know it's not focused, but just trust me on that. You know, I can drop $100 on that. It's not the biggest
Right.
deal. I can drop $300 on a lens or $200 on a camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot easier now than it was then.
Exactly.
I just remember it very clearly because it's like it was a big change.
Oh yeah.
But to go back to the, we're never going to get to this topic, I promise. Because I'm going to keep bringing up something and it's going to cause questions and which is fun because it's stuff that probably don't know about me and stuff and things I don't know about you. And that's always fun to learn that kind of stuff. And I gladly share this because I know there's a lot of people who probably have gone through similar stuff.
Exactly.
You know, and I try to relate. It's kind of hard in stupid, funny videos to relate to people, but like, you know, now it's like this. I like to be able to relate to people, and try to just say, "Hey, look, man, look, I know it looked good now. I know it looked good. I don't know. Let's see if it does it. I know it looked good. I know that's nice. I know it looks good, but like, trust me, I was not always there, and people are just like." They see the now.
Yeah.
They don't see the 10 years.
Exactly.
I had a YouTube channel 2 years before I ever posted.
Dang. See, I made my channel and I posted like the next day. Like,
Yeah, no, I knew I wanted to do it for about a year or so before I posted anything. Because I couldn't. I had nothing to. I had to save up for the capture card, what have you.
right.
Or I eventually got tired of waiting and grabbed their Sony cam. Those videos don't exist anymore, I don't think. I deleted them a long time ago. I wish I had, because I would love to show. Audio squeaker boys. Hey guys, we're playing some Metal Gear 3 today.
Yeah, I had like a whole bunch of Minecraft Pocket Edition videos like back when I was like 12, but you know, me being stupid, I didn't privatize them. I deleted them at the time because I didn't know privatizing, you know.
exactly. Yeah, it's just one of those things, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, none of that exists anymore, unfortunately. I played through Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess as well. Uh, just some real classic games that I just loved.
Yeah.
You know, PlayStation 2 stuff, Wii stuff.
Heck yeah.
Uh, like you said too, I had a lot of handhelds. My great grandmother loved spoiling us for
Heck
Christmas,
yeah.
so she got me and the cousins the same DS, just different colors, same games.
Dang.
So we were like, that was like the peak, bro, of gaming with like my family and stuff. It was very
yeah.
cool. We had Game Boys, and then then we got the DSs, the lights, uh,
Oh
Nintendogs.
yeah.
I mean,
That was a good one.
I was gonna say I didn't know if you were a
I had
Nintendogs
it on
guy.
the SP.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 100%. We had it on the DS lights. And then I did get a DSi late in high school. Unfortunately, it met a very sad end.
Oh, what?
It was one of the only consoles I've ever destroyed.
Dang.
And it wasn't even my fault because I take care of my stuff usually.
What happened?
So I was in the high school band, so we were like always going places and stuff. And I had put it in my hat box because I don't know if you know about the hat and the plume and all that. We had boxes that we had those in. We didn't just have them out in the open because they'd get dirty and messed up and stuff, and it would just cost a lot of money to fix it. So I had my DSi in my hat box, and I had it in the trunk of my car. Right? My grandfather thought it would be a great idea to put coolant fluid beside it in the hat box.
What the heck? What?
And just say, "Oh, this is a cool little box. Let me just put the fluid in the
Oh
back."
my god.
So I drove around, unbeknownst to me. I say, "Hey, I want to play this game on DS now or whatever." I go out there and it is submerged in coolant fluid, like car coolant.
Dang. So like, wait, he put like
And
the
I was
bottle
like-
of it in there, or he just like dumped the?
The bottle,
Oh, okay.
the bottle.
I thought you
And
meant
it
like he
busted.
like dumped the liquid in the box. I was like, what?
But still, it was questionable. He should have seen the DS there and be like, "Oh no, it's probably in a good spot. Let me put it in his back seat or something." You know, whatever. You know, or put the box in the back seat, put the coolant or whatever.
Yeah.
That's okay because I've got coolant bottles back there right now as we speak, but I don't have electronics back
Yeah.
there. That's the difference. Although I did have to just go get my fog machine out of there.
You carry it? You just take it in your car?
Yeah, I had a film
Oh.
project I used it on.
I was like, you just drive around with a fog machine, dude.
Oh yeah, I'll be driving around town. I'm trying not to burn. Okay. Yeah, I'm just driving around in my car like this, you know, no
Yeah,
big
roll
deal.
down the windows. Cops see you. They're like, what?
Cop search the car. It's like, you mad, bro?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
They trying to catch me riding dirty.
Yeah.
Super all star. Show my age.
No,
Sorry.
I love that song. But especially Weird Al Yankovic's version of it. Riding
Oh yeah.
White and
yeah.
Nerdy. Yeah.
White and nerdy. Yep. My dad loves that. My dad plays it all the time. I have him to thank
Heck
for
yeah.
that.
But I've only ever destroyed one game console, and it was my Nintendo DS Lite. One Christmas, I got Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 for my DS because I really wanted Call of Duty. You know, like all of my friends were playing it at school. My parents didn't want me to get Xbox Live, and like I don't even think we had an Xbox at the time.
Oh, that brings up a good story.
Yeah,
Keep
they,
going.
they got me Modern Warfare 3, and I ran upstairs real fast to go get it so I can play it. And I tripped like right before I got to the stairs, and I dropped my DS down these wooden steps. Like it doesn't even have carpet on it, just smack, smack, smack.
Oh god.
Yeah, I think I still have it over here. Actually, let me go get it. But the buttons are completely smashed in. It sucks. Yeah.
Big oops.
Like the triggers on the back, the right one gets stuck and it doesn't even turn on anymore. But yeah, it's all like scratched up on the freaking beat the crap, dude.
Dude, I don't know, and I don't know how long my DSi had been in there with the liquid on it, but I just know it was like rusted and corroded, and it was bad. And it was, I mean, it wasn't even just water; it was like coolant fluid, so it was like sticky and gross. And I was just like, look, maybe I could get it fixed. Maybe it would be worth it. I'm just gonna throw it away. I don't care. I was over it. I kind of, maybe I wish I would have kept it. It probably would have gotten lost or thrown away at some other point. But
yeah,
because we're talking like I was like 16. We're talking like 7 years ago.
Dang.
Question mark. I can't math.
It's hard to believe that the DSi came out that long ago. Like, it feels like 3 years ago maybe, but like.
No, it was it's old.
It's wild.
Because then they had the 3DS, and I wanted it because obviously it would have been a good replacement. I'm gonna try not to sound salty, okay? I really wanted one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they bought one for my brother, and I was like,
"Dang!
Don't be mad! 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 You'll be able to play this sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll." But then they bought like stupid games for it, like nothing I would want to play, except for a couple like Mario or something.
Yeah.
That was actually kind of cool. So like I played it a couple times. Again, it was one of those things where I played Luke's and I played my brother's a little bit, but I never got one myself. Because at that point they were like, "You're just gonna have to buy it yourself. Sorry, we can't do that." I was like, "All right, cool."
Right.
And then I never did. So I was like, at that point I was like, okay, this YouTube thing is like what I really want to do.
Yeah.
So like I was kind of like, okay, I need to start looking into. Okay, I gotta get a laptop. Gotta get a Pog, Elgato. I don't remember. I was probably trying to buy something else at that time. So I just said, forget it. I'd rather spend the money somewhere else.
I feel it. My very first YouTube video up on my channel, which isn't because I deleted all the other ones, but like it was a 3DS unboxing. I was like 12.
I think my very first video is still up. It's the gold M27 montage. But I used Call of Duty Theater mode to make it, and then Windows Movie Maker.
Yeah, Windows Movie Maker, bro.
So like, you want to talk about that old?
I edited. I used to record my Minecraft Pocket Edition gameplay on my 3DS because it had like the cameras on the back of it, and then I'd take that SD card and put it into the computer and edit it through Windows Movie Maker. Like.
I'm telling you, that grind, it was didn't care if it looked bad, maybe didn't even know it looked bad, but
because like at the time the only way to record like an iPhone or iPod screen, you had to jailbreak it, and like I was, jailbreak sounds like illegal and scary, and I mean it is illegal, but like.
Well, yeah, I was gonna know which it is.
But I mean, I ended up actually jailbreaking my iPod a couple years later. So, I mean,
just go ahead and throw that out
hey,
there.
I mean, the Minecraft Pocket Edition community, they threw it around like it was nothing. They're like, yeah, so I got this new app on Cydia, blah blah blah. Like,
yeah,
the times. Like now, it's like hard to find jailbreak for like new iOS and stuff like that.
They guard that stuff
Yeah.
too. It's just one of those things. It's a lot harder to do stuff like that now.
Which I mean, now like iPhones have the built-in screen capture, so it's not that.
You don't even need this capture. Which even if they didn't, you have a Lightning to HDMI. You could just buy an Elgato and do
That's
it
what I
that
do
way.
with my iPad.
If you were serious about it, you could just do that. But like for one-offs and stuff, the screen recorder is just fine.
Yeah. That's what I did with Call of Duty Mobile. Just recorded it through that. Wasn't too bad.
Yep. Oh boy, I gotta tell you about my first Xbox.
Ooh.
This was before when you were talking about your parents not wanting you to do online and stuff.
Before online?
I relate. Yeah, this was my transition into online gaming.
Oh.
So, which we had bad internet, so it's gonna be a rocky story, kind of. Wouldn't know nothing about bad internet now, would you?
Oh, dude. I don't even want to.
Oh, dude. You don't even want to go there.
It was bad at the old house.
That's Ohio. Ohio is like Mississippi, I'm sure, in that regard, where ISPs just don't care unless you live in one of the centers.
Yeah, I mean,
population centers.
I have decent internet now, but back in the day, it was rough.
Again, which I do too, but we live in one of the bigger cities of Mississippi now. It's not a city. It's like it's just a big town. That's all it really is. It's not like skyscrapers or anything. Anyway, what I was saying, Hurricane Katrina. Like, I lived that stuff, bro. I was talking about bad weather earlier, bro. Dude. Real quick. I'm going to take a small detour about Katrina. My dad actually wanted to leave the house for, I don't know what he was going to get. I think he maybe walked into town because we lived close. But he had to like hop trees.
Holy crap.
That were down the road. So he like had to hop trees.
Bro. That's wild.
And dodge power lines. Yeah, we got hit pretty hard with Katrina. The house wasn't damaged, but like trees were really bad. Power lines were out of power for a few days. A lot of people in our town was out for a week or so. We were lucky that we were like Southern Pine really like jumped in and tried to hurry and repair as much as they could fast. Anywho, but during that time we had a generator that my dad's work, which I guess was one thing good about GP, was they were good about that kind of stuff. They gave him a generator, absolutely free, to kind of help while we had no power. And my aunt and uncle didn't have power.
Dang.
So they came and stayed with us. So we were all sleeping in the living room with the windows open.
Jeez.
Like on floor pallets and stuff. And it was out of choice because we only had power for like one window unit or whatever, or one fan because of a generator. So it was like, actually I don't think we had a window unit. I think we had just fans, but still it was better than nothing because it was hot. Mississippi summer, oh my goodness.
I couldn't even imagine.
That was awful. That was around my birthday that year because my birthday's in September.
Oh dang! Did you had power on your birthday, right, or not?
It was close. It was close. If it wasn't, it was right after we got power back on. I don't remember the exact date of Katrina, but I mean, just my birthday is September 7th. If that gives any kind of. We were out of power for 3 days. I guess I could look it up. What day Katrina hit Mississippi?
Man, I might have to get some food after the stream. Getting hungry talking.
Yeah. It made landfall on August 29th.
Dang. Yeah, that's pretty close.
2005. So it took a couple of days to pass through. So like because it made landfall in Louisiana, like New Orleans,
Dang.
and we live like central Mississippi, ish, I should say. We're south of Jackson, but like sort of further up than we weren't like coastal. Anywho, so I would estimate what September 1st, 2nd hit it being done with, and then we were out of power for like 3 days or so. So like September 5th, maybe getting power back, and then 2 days later was my birthday. Anyway, it's still I want to call it my best birthday ever because I don't think I'd be even who I am today if it wasn't for that.
What happened there?
And here's why. see, good video producing happening, good production happening. Because my uncle brought his Xbox.
Heck.
And at that point, I'd only known about PlayStation.
Oh, dang.
So I had a PlayStation 1, and then I got a PlayStation 2 when that came out. He brought his Xbox, and I played Halo for the first time.
Ooh.
We didn't have internet still because of the, obviously. But like I played through the story and I murked me some aliens and I was like I was a sheltered kid. 2005, gosh, I was 10 years old.
Dang.
Playing Halo for the first time.
Jeez. Yeah, I think
That was a little intense for a 10-year-old, I think.
I mean,
It's not, but my mom was really not for that.
Yeah.
She was like, no.
I mean, it's.
No. I see that look.
Yeah.
No.
I think Halo's a bit better than if you were to play Call of Duty.
No, no lie. It could have
Yeah,
been worse.
like Modern Warfare 2
'Cause
campaign, like going into the airport, like that compared to Halo campaign.
Yeah. Look, at that point, I already played like GTA Vice
dang.
City and GTA 3. So I mean, because my aunt had it on her PlayStation 2, and just do the little game swap, like she didn't care. She let me play it, and then you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like. So I played a lot because the thing is, I played GTA 2. My mom was okay with that game because it was top down. Wasn't nearly, it couldn't be as bad, just because it was 2D.
Oh yeah.
And it was teen rated. It's the only teen rated GTA game, I think.
Ever. Like, I don't think they would go back to T-rated. Like,
Yeah, they probably won't be
Yeah.
able to. Anywho, that being said, to play GTA, to my mama's dismay, they found out, and I'm gonna tell you something funny, but you gotta promise not to laugh.
right, I'll try.
Or don't like spread it. Like I'm trying to keep a clean image here.
Well, I mean,
So
we're live on
entering, like,
YouTube, so like,
we're entering PG-13 zone.
all right,
okay.
all right.
You got to be at least PG-13 to hear this part, and don't hold this against me, please, because I was a kid. Okay. I picked up one of the girls on the side of the street, and I was like, "Mommy, why is she taking my money?" Because they would give you health in GTA 3.
Yeah.
I was 10, bro. I was stupid. Okay. They protected me. They protected me super hard, like hardcore
I feel
protected
that.
me from. So like, my mom will still joke with me sometimes. It's like, "Stop! You're going to make me turn red."
What did she tell you back then, though?
She just like basically snatched it up and never let me play it again.
So she didn't like even explain it, or like say why? Dang.
Nope. I didn't know, and that's why I snuck it.
Heck yeah.
I snuck it and still play. I still played it at my aunt's and still played it when I could,
I feel it.
and borrowed it and stuff. Whenever she said I could or whatever.
Yeah.
And eventually when they found me with it again, my dad was like, "Okay, well you can like play the missions, but just don't be just don't." I was a little older, so I kind of understood what not to do.
Yeah.
Kind of the areas I couldn't go and stuff like that. So I, played missions and stuff, which I don't remember anything specific, but I could only imagine knowing from GTA 5 missions that they still get bad.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean,
There's still probably questionable moments there.
right.
Chopping heads off with katanas and whatever.
Yeah.
As pixelated as it is, I digress. Played Halo and I was like, I gotta have an Xbox, bro. I gotta this new console, new games that I never heard of because it didn't exist on PlayStation.
Right.
So I got Xbox. I don't even think they got me Halo, which is perplexing to me now. Like, why didn't they get me Halo? It didn't make any sense. I don't know. I just wanted an Xbox.
Yeah.
So you see that poster on your back wall right there?
This one, the Call of Duty.
The Black
Yeah.
Black Ops. Yep. Probably one of my first Xbox games, and it was the first game that I played online.
Heck yeah. See,
So
my venture into the online
Right.
world, just put in perspective. Like I already told you, Advanced Warfare is the first Call of Duty I played online. But
Yeah.
I literally until just recently never really played Halo. Like
yeah,
like
it's the same-
yesterday's
I'm the
yeah.
same way. My first, my first owned Halo was Reach,
Yeah. That was the first one I played.
and then I went back and played 3.
Heck yeah.
And like Master Chief Collection stuff. Unfortunately, I never finished it, but like, I'll probably eventually buy Master Chief Collection on PC and just go through it one day.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when I can not worry about, I need to put out a video today. When I can hopefully once all this takes off, I can go back and play games like that I always meant to play.
I mean, you could always like stream the
In
campaign.
I could, but is that gonna like murder my watch time?
I mean,
and
I
stuff
would
and
probably
YouTube hates
stream it
me?
on Twitch, to be honest, because like I feel
Yeah, I might would.
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that might happen
Heck yeah.
one day. So Black Ops, what happened was, I don't know what happened, but for some reason I plugged an Ethernet cable into my 360. I don't know what possessed me to do that, but I did it. It happened. And I found about the online world, and I was like, "Oh, you gotta have Xbox Live Gold to play." Well, I mean, they give you a free month. So what I did was I was like, "All right, well, I'll do the trial." I booted up Black Ops and played multiplayer for the first time,
Dang.
and it was so magical, bro. I loved it. I was like, "Dude, this is so much better than the campaign.
Right.
So much better than just playing." Because I played a lot of Call of Duty like campaigns up until that point.
Mm-hmm.
But that was my first time playing it online. And turns out one of my other uncles on my, well, they're both on my dad's side, but one of them is an in-law and one of them is, anywho, I have an uncle that's my grandmother's brother,
Yeah.
not my grandmother's daughter's husband.
So like your great uncle.
Yeah,
Nice.
great uncle. He played Black Ops. And he was like in a clan called APG.
Oh.
And he used to do like YouTube and stuff. I don't know anything about that. I don't know if that's prestigious or not. It could be nothing. I just remember that his name was APG Tilo. Because his name is Terry Lolly. Tilo. So I played with him some, and they're older. I mean, he was like 35 or something at that time. Something along that line, 30s, had kids. But he was doing like YouTube, kind of like your old school like Call of Duty YouTubers. That
Like
sort
just
of
like-
content. Cut
Oh
comms.
yeah.
Cut comms. Yeah, he did cut comms for a while. I'll send you a link to his channel if I think about it later. He don't do it anymore.
Oh.
But he was kind of one of my inspirations. I ain't gonna lie, because like I was starting my channel up and doing what I could, with the PlayStation 2 games
Yeah.
and stuff, pointing the camera at the TV and that sort of thing. Got Minecraft on the 360.
Heck yeah.
Finally got the capture card. So life is starting to get like it's starting to get real.
Right.
So that's kind of like my first venture into like online. And I thought that might have been important to highlight, and because it was such a unique story about the Katrina and all that kind of. I literally don't think I'd be the same person.
Dang.
I don't think I would be into Call of Duty still.
Yeah.
And playing stuff competitively and being like as into it as I am.
Right.
Because you talk about deleting hours, like what you were talking about. Yeah, I deleted hours.
Jeez.
I deleted what do you think about Clash of Clans?
I played it. I mean,
I've never played it, so I'm not gonna say anything
oh
on
dang.
it.
I mean, it was fun back in the day, but
It's a popular mobile game. That's all I know
yeah,
about it.
like I mean, it's cool and all, but it gets really repetitive once you play it for a few months. Like, yeah, you can level up and eventually you get like these bigger bases and stuff like that, but it's like you got to be able to grind on that for real.
Yeah, I think that was probably one of the first mobile games that I noticed kind of popping off on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I did consider playing it at one time. Just never went through with
Yeah.
it. Never had a device that was powerful enough for something. I don't know. I came up with some reason why I couldn't. And
Yeah.
just didn't.
Well, it was weird because I would like I always played it like as a kid on my iPod and stuff, but I never like thought to record it or upload it. And I started seeing it was a Minecraft Pocket Edition channel at the time named Neb's Gaming. I would watch him like every day. He had like a Minecraft survival let's play. He started playing Clash of Clans on his channel, and at the time I was in a survival multiplayer with my buddy Marcus, and we started like a collab channel called Mank and Zank, and like I got a Clash of Clans emulator on my computer and I'd play it on there. That was like the first time I ever really uploaded Clash of Clans. I only did like 2 episodes and then we gave up on the channel, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Some of my earliest videos, to start talking about going back and kind of like gaming and stuff. Like you were talking about SMP. There was this bigger YouTuber at the time. I mean, he's like tiny now in comparison, but like he was bigger than I was, so I was like,
Yeah.
how's the weather
Right.
up there? Kind of. I mean, I used to be like that with you. I ain't
I know
gonna
you
lie,
passed
bro.
me up like
I
in
used
like
to
a
be
year
like-
or two, like after we met.
Yeah, it's because that one video just did so what it did. I was kind of like, how's the weather up there, bud? But I was the same way with him. Don't even remember. His channel name was Radical Minds. He did like Xbox, Minecraft, and stuff, and we got a big group together. It's me, my guy Pack Cheap Walrus, a bunch of random people just that I met online on Xbox, obviously. And we just played, recorded it, and it was like, and if you go back to like I think the second video that's still on my channel, one of the zombies like funny moments things, or maybe it's like fourth. But I used to record with them all the time. Like I said, I went from that format back to doing solo, and then now I'm kind of like trying to pull a little bit of that back in,
Yeah.
just because it's fun to play
Right.
with friends and
Like
stuff.
it's always nice to have a solo, because obviously if you upload with friends all the time, you're gonna end up being like Vanos Gaming, where it's like you just
Exactly. And originally, that's what I
Yeah.
wanted.
I think everybody wanted to be like Vanos
Originally-
at one point, like just
Mine was KYR
Oh,
Speed,
yeah.
though. Like because you go look at my second video, and it's GTA 4 funny
oh
moments.
yeah.
Like literally, I did the exact same thing. It was me and Pack Sheet Walrus, and we just. I'm just telling. And look, the content was very different. Please don't judge me how I am now from that.
That's
please.
all good.
If you do go watch it, don't like judge me off that, because like that was a long time ago. Long time ago.
Yeah.
Uh, so what were we talking about? The
I don't even know. Like, I mean, he brought up Clash of Clans, and we just kind
something.
of dove into.
Yeah. My brain is hurting. I'm trying to remember what
We were talking like early
Chris
gaming content
online.
type stuff.
Yeah, like the online
Yeah.
world and figuring out about YouTube and stuff.
Right.
Oh, I guess I could ask how did you learn about YouTube? How did that happen?
I remember I think it was the first time I ever saw YouTube. I was in there's like a thing called Latchkey at school, and basically every morning I would go to Latchkey and like I'd hang out with the kids there and stuff. It's kind of like a babysitter type thing, but like in the school. And there was a huge row of computers up on the stage, like in the cafeteria, where you would go up and you just you could play computer games or whatever. And
Mm-hmm.
this one kid was watching YouTube videos, and like there was like 7 kids just crowded around it, and it was a video called "My Horny Horn Dance," and it was like a green alien in a speedo, and he was like dancing around. It's not up anymore, sadly, but like it was just like the weirdest video ever. And then I,
I mean, stuff like that did exist
yeah,
back then.
like
though,
I mean,
yeah.
YouTube was definitely like a weird place at first. Like,
Zach, listen.
what up, Troy?
Hi. I had noticed. I was going to say hi, but I didn't want to
Yeah, it's all
interrupt you.
good. But nah, like I would watch that at school, and then ended up discovering. I think one of the first people I really got into watching was Captain Sparkles. I'd like watch his Minecraft
Mhm.
Let's Plays, stuff like that, and then discovered Captain Nintendo Dude, hence where the Nintendo Boy 7 came from. I was like the biggest Captain Nintendo Dude fan, bro.
Yeah.
It was bad. I like message him on YouTube, like back when there was like a inbox thing on YouTube. I'd be like
Oh,
asking
yeah.
him questions
I
like how he
remember
got
that.
all of his old consoles and stuff like that. And then from then on, I just started well, I guess when I first started making content, I watched iCarly a lot, and I just wanted to make
Yep.
web shows. And then
Yeah.
hit up my friend, and we started making videos together. And then that literally lasted maybe 6-7 months, and then he didn't want it anymore because we were getting bullied at school, and I didn't care. Like, I loved having people at school talk to me about my videos and stuff like that, because some people thought it was cool. And then he just didn't want to do it anymore, so I made my own channel, and here we are. Like,
Right. It's funny you mentioned that. We used to like, because we would play like James Bond and stuff, we would like come up with little, I guess, scenarios. It's kind of like we would act out YouTube videos, but there was no camera there ever.
there's like a car outside that just revved it. But what were you saying?
But you know what I'm talking about though, like where you would kind of make believe and pretend like you're doing like a
Yeah.
movie or something, but there is no camera there. So we would always like come up with these skits and stuff. Like I said, we'd use like sticks as guns and things like that at school, like on the
Yeah.
playground, and like we kind of treated it like kind of how you would do YouTube now, but like there was never any camera there. So like, and we had no way to record ourselves or anything like that. But again, the imagination, the left
Right.
brain, all the left brain children tended to play it together.
Oh yeah, that was Troy outside that just revved his engine.
You gotta go out
Yeah.
there, come out on.
But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. Left brain needs to stick together for real.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know if this happens to other people, but when I lay on a certain side of my body, like, I feel like that's the side of my brain that's functioning. Because, like, when I lay on my right side, I just be, like, thinking about life and just, like, kind of like sad stuff. And I lay on my left side and I just get all creative all of a sudden. I mean, I don't know if that's just
That's
me
interesting.
being, like, kind of,
No, there is definitely something different to laying on your left side, but like I don't. That's
yeah,
interesting.
it's like,
though.
I don't know if, like, the blood's,
Never
like,
just stopped to
going
think
back
about
and
that.
forth depending on what side I lay on or what, but...
I don't know. Just like what I was talking about in the DMs the other day, is I get a lot of good thoughts in the shower that I don't ever get to. But doesn't everybody?
See, I don't. When I'm in the shower, it's like a trap session. Like I crank my music all the way up, and I'm just like jamming to some whatever I'm listening to.
Yeah.
I don't really think in the shower. Just clean and sing.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I'll get like video ideas and stuff, and there'll be sometimes I'll be like just sitting at my desk, and then all of a sudden just like, okay, I can write down 7 video ideas right now.
Right.
But then other days it's like, but that's why I write them down though, because if I ever have a day that I don't know what I want to do,
Yeah.
I have them written down the days that I do know what I want to do. So then I kind of flip through them and see. I've got a notebook. That right there.
Nice.
It's actually advertising my dad's record
Oh
company.
heck yeah! I didn't know your dad had a record company. What?
Oh, we were just talking about that. Oh, this ain't the right one. I've got 2. Anyway, I have one literally identical to this that has probably 4 or 5 sheets worth of video ideas that are not done.
Dang.
That's something I hate about kind of being me though. It's like I have those ideas and I want to do them, but it's like I just never get around
Right.
to it. There's always another game that comes out or another something.
Yeah.
Always. I swear if I could just hire an editor and like just record just all day, every day, like that would probably help out a lot, get stuff out.
Yeah.
I could definitely do every day. I have the ideas and content for it. I don't have the time because it literally takes me 8 hours to edit a video or something, something crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
Versus the 20 minutes
Exactly.
playing or hour, I should say. I usually play for an
Yeah.
hour.
that's what really sucks. Having like an hour-long gameplay, and then it's like you gotta kind of watch it in order to find the spots that you want in it. So you sit there and you watch it for an hour and kind of like mark out the spots and.
Yeah, I'll do a rough cut and then I'll go back and watch everything, add the memes and the sound effects and the
Right.
music in. So sometimes on the extreme side, I would say I would probably pass through a video 7, 8 times. On the extreme side,
Yeah, I have a really
so I have done that, but lately I've been trying to keep it to 2.
Yeah.
The rough cut, and then I try to add all the stuff, and then whatever just doesn't get added, the zooms and stuff that don't get added, it's whatever at that point.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's done's better than perfect,
right.
kind of thing.
I feel that. I get in like a.
But I used to be really bad.
I'm really bad. Like I'll be sitting there editing and I just like watch over the edits like 3 or 4 different times. Like I'll make like.
Try to catch mistakes.
Cause like.
Or say, hey, can you hear this sound effect? Is it too loud, too
Right.
soft?
Oh. I think he timed out.
I did.
Your camera's froze. There it goes. Okay, we good.
Yeah. I think the internet just took a dump a little bit. It's been doing that lately because everything that's going on. It's funny, when I first signed up for this internet before all this started happening, I got like 30 megabits faster than what I was paying for, and now I'm getting like half of what I'm paying for, if that.
Yeah,
sometimes.
well now it's like they're offering free internet to the people who don't have it and have online classes and stuff.
Yeah, that's fun.
Which I mean, I don't know how people don't have internet now. I mean,
Right.
No,
I even just recently I've been there.
Yeah.
I was uploading off this right here. I was uploading. I was I'll show you real quick. It won't take too long, hopefully. Okay, it's dusty. I lost my phone, so it's like super dusty under the case.
Yo, what up, SCG? It's all good. You missed about 2 hours, but it'll be uploaded afterward.
That SD card right there. I put that in my phone for one reason.
Was
Because I put my videos on my phone and then I upload them from the YouTube mobile app. I did that for a long time.
So wait, you did it through LTE?
For the longest time.
That doesn't even Does that have HD or is that just standard definition?
No, like it. I finished the videos and put them on my phone, and they upload just how they would on the computer.
Well, I mean, like I've uploaded videos on my phone before, and like if you're not connected to Wi-Fi, it's not HD. Or
I don't know. It may be a setting, but it always worked for me. Of course, I'm on Android. I don't know what
yeah,
you
I
got.
got an iPhone.
That may be because it's probably going to be just whenever we feel like cutting it. When you say?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean,
probably when we started getting hungry, which
yeah, I'm
4:50 for me and 6:50 for you.
no, it's actually 5:41.
Whatever.
We're only like an hour apart.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Did I say?
You said
I meant to say 6. It's almost 5 o'clock for me. Almost
Yeah,
6 o'clock for you.
yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. But I jumbled
That's
everything.
all good.
I read the actual
yeah,
numbers.
we've been talking for a while. You know, brains do things.
It happens. Yeah, brains do things. That's normally when I'd be popping my second can, but I'm not going to. I'm going to make that excuse. That's going to be my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. That is my excuse.
Heck yeah.
I'm sticking.
Well, I mean, we could always cut it now. Like we've been talking for almost 3 hours. Unless,
You're right, but
I mean, if you got another topic, we can keep going. Like I'm down.
we could always refer back to the
That's
gaming
true.
stuff.
Yeah, I mean, we literally have
'Cause,
endless
like-
topics. So it's like,
For that, like, oh, didn't you say you wanted to talk about the Atlanta
Oh,
thing?
well, I mean- we can. It's just kind of like if we bring it up, it's. I mean,
maybe a
yeah.
whole thing.
I mean, I think she should be banned. I think everybody thinks she should be banned. It's kind of
Yeah.
bullcrap. The stuff she's gotten away with. And,
Yeah,
I mean, like you said, she's kind of banned
Look,
now.
yeah. I'm not even like on Twitch. I don't.
Did you see the clip of it?
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm going to tread my words very carefully. On the off chance that a Twitch partnership may be on the table one day.
Yeah.
Okay. As of right now, my current thought, just in case they come looking for clips and stuff, Elena's gonna get you banned instead of her.
Hey, I'd rather stream on YouTube anyway. But
Yeah. See, exactly. I'm the same way. I don't care for Twitch. I never
Yeah.
have. And the only reason the Twitch app is even on my phone is because of CJ
right.
and you
Yeah.
now, because you started doing it too. So, literally, only two people I watch on Twitch. I don't watch Twitch. I don't care for the platform. It has some cool things going for it that I wish YouTube had, but the platform as a whole, I don't
Right.
like. Like the overall package of I'd rather just have everything on YouTube and be done with it. I'm simple like that, though, I guess.
Yeah, I definitely feel it. Like, I mean, I think it's for me, it's kind of where my audience is. Like on YouTube, I get way more of a response than if I were to stream on Twitch. So,
Right. That's definitely true for me too, because I have tried Twitch a few times, but even if we're just talking about raw bit rate and stuff, like it may not matter as much for you because I know when I had bad internet, streaming was even completely out of the question. So like,
yeah.
I know for people who have worse internet, it don't matter as much. Again, I don't know your speeds. I'm not going to claim to know. I just know that you like to stream in 720 on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I'm basing what I'm saying off that. Just saying. Just. I'm trying again, watching words very carefully, trying to dodge.
Yeah.
How many people want the cat booty?
Actually, 7 people. That's how many I had to give away, and yeah, I don't know when I'll be able to mail them out. Of course, probably when all this stuff's over, it'd be the best time to do it, because you know.
But yeah, now especially now that I have good internet, I would 100% rather stream on YouTube, just because I can push the higher bit rates. Assuming I had a PC that could handle it, I could stream in 4K 60,
Dang.
and YouTube would not limit the bit rate
Yeah.
too bad. Not too
Yeah.
bad.
That is kind of one thing that Twitch is annoying for, is like you gotta hit a certain threshold to get HD.
They limit you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which it's not even that you don't get, you get a limited bandwidth. You could probably do 1440p, but it would just be at such a low bit rate that it just wouldn't be
Yeah.
watchable. So that's why smaller streamers will do 960p, 720, those kind of middle ground stuff.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people do that even if they get a partner status, just because it looks better with 6 megabit.
Right.
But that's kind of thoughts there on Twitch and kind of the lengthy. I'm just trying to give you a background of like where I'm coming from when I say I'm not even on the platform and I despise her.
Oh, everybody does. I don't know a single person that's like, oh yeah, Lindy. Like, I mean, ever since her whole cat incident, like everybody's just like, oh my, like what a. It's just, I mean, the things people get banned for on a daily basis on Twitch compared to what she's done is just.
Yeah, I hear stuff from like CJ and he says stuff like it's crazy, and I see it on Twitter sometimes.
Right.
Where people would be banned, and it's like that wasn't even really that bad, and then people in their comments would be, or in their replies being like, "Well, Lenity's got all this going," and I'm just like, "Man, I don't know who this Lenity chick is, but I want to punch her."
Yeah,
I don't even know her. I've never even seen her content, and it made me mad, bro. And Twitch is making me mad, and see, that's why I never want to go over, because I hear stuff and it's like, well, gosh, I'm gonna say one cross thing and I'm gonna lose my whole channel and
well, like
everything.
I think they still do it. Like if your chat's like saying a bunch of like, you know, like racism or like whatever the heck, like your channel can get permanently taken down because of your chat. Like that's what's scary about Twitch.
That's dumb, because people could just put a hit on you.
Exactly.
That's the end of you. Canceling. You
Right.
know. That's dumb.
Yeah.
That's stupid. The Twitch favoritism thing, like no platform should ever show favoritism,
Right.
ever. You should be relatively free to do whatever within reason. You know, obviously TOS needs to be a thing, like any platform anywhere, because of just there's things that you just don't need to even go into. Like,
Exactly.
But I will say, I think the way they're treating somebody completely different than this other person just because they're a female or they have a large audience or whatever their reasoning is, whatever it is, you know, they shouldn't do that. And it'd be just like how YouTube shouldn't treat large YouTubers with such, but they do. You know, they do. They got the priority ads. That's been a thing forever. Used to only large channels could get monetized, and I mean they still kind of went back to that, is where you have to have 1,000 subs and so many watch hours to be monetized.
I mean, you see how much I post. I'm still not monetized. Like, I mean, I can't get that watch time.
Right, and look, as coming from somebody who is monetized, it still makes me mad that it's like that. It shouldn't be that way. Granted, I promise you would not make that much because I don't. But
I mean, even like bigger YouTubers will tell you that. Like,
ad rates is like the worst way to make money on YouTube. You know, but it's the principle.
Right. I know. Like, I feel like when people get monetized, you obviously you feel
you automatically get more.
Yeah.
I feel like you get more views.
Yeah, because you're pushed more on recommended. Because, you know, as we were talking about last night,
they
YouTube
want to
loves
sell ads.
watch time. So,
and they want to sell ads too. So like, I mean, there's no proof because you have to have so many watch hours in the first place just to even get it. So
yeah.
But I noticed back before I was with the MCN, I got less views, and the MCN kind of helped. Not the MCN themselves; they did absolutely
Exactly.
nothing. But the fact that I was monetized, I feel like did
Right.
help. Yeah, I think it is easier to get monetized
Oh,
on Twitch
definitely.
too.
Because
But
you get a sub button once you get, like, I think it's, you got to get 50 followers. And
which ain't that
yeah,
much.
and like stream like a certain, I think it's like 30 hours in the
There's
last.
certain you have to be consistent. Yeah, you just have to be
The
consistent. You have to care about it. It basically is all
right.
you
The
got to
only
do.
thing I'm struggling with is getting the 3 consistent viewers every stream, because you got to have an average of 3 viewers to get the sub button. So
Yeah. But the only thing about that too is Twitch is also a smaller platform.
yeah,
YouTube kind of hits a lot of different niches, and Twitch is like gaming.
yeah. Well, I mean they're expanding now, but it's like
Okay, true. You're right, and I was
their
about to say
branding
that.
is geared around gaming.
But what are they known
Yeah.
for? Yeah, exactly. I mean, their browse section literally has gaming games, different
Right.
games. So like, it ain't like they've got daily vlogs on there or Good Mythical Morning type shows.
I mean they got like the Just Chatting channel, but I mean the main thing
right,
people are on
and
Twitch
and
for
I
is gaming.
think right, and it may get to that point. It may get to the point where they do expand and have more stuff like that. I'm just saying, when they started, they didn't. It was very very much a YouTube gaming sort of feel.
Right.
When YouTube launched their YouTube gaming platform.
Yeah.
What was that? Shoot, there was something I was gonna say. God, I hate that. My brain's just so.
Caffeined up.
Maybe I'll think about it. No, it's. I'm
I
coming off
feel
of
it,
it.
dude. I've been yawning. Like I drank a whole thing of mix, and I'm just.
It's 40. What? Oh, here.
I don't know. He might be asleep because it's kind of late over in France. I think it's like going on midnight over there.
I don't see him in the participants, but they don't necessarily mean
Yeah, there's only
anything.
2 viewers, so I don't. Because if I think the Fierce is still
Probably
here.
not.
Welcome back, by the way. Sorry we missed that, but
Yeah, the Fierce is here. It's the participants. Because it says you, Josiah, and the Fierce is here.
oh, Josiah's still here. Nice, Josiah. I always say Josiah. I guess Josiah would make more sense, right? Unless you say Josiah, but
Or Joshua.
I'm so bad at pronouncing people's
I'm-
names, man.
I don't know. I glance at somebody's name and I just say the first thing that comes to my mind, and if it's wrong, it's wrong, and I don't think twice about it, because if I did, then I mean, I don't know. I'm weird
Yeah.
like that. Because if I work super hard to like get their name right, and then I don't do that for somebody else, it's like,
Yeah. I usually say it a certain way, and I'm like,
Yeah.
sorry if I butchered that. And I move on.
yeah, because I've got enough people now where it's like there may be somebody in a different language entirely,
Yeah.
and
Especially with, like, the certain games you play, because there's.
people come in there with Hindi or
Right.
something, like straight up, like can't even read
Yeah.
letters, much less. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I just don't want to leave anybody out. I just, as quickly as I can say it, I say it, and if I say it wrong, I'm pretty non-apologetic about it. As far as like, I'm not gonna sit there
Yeah.
and they'll correct me, and then I'll say it right most of the
Yeah.
time. I'm still pretty bad about saying Gogeta because I'll say look. How would you say that?
Gogeta. Yeah. I mean, it's probably
Okay,
Go
now
Hida or
imag-
Go Hida or something.
Okay. Think about. I was about to say this. This is about to give you a new perspective. Imagine having taken a year's worth of Spanish dealing with hola, jalapenos, that sort of pronunciation. I know hola is H, but I'm just saying there is
Yeah.
things where there's a J somewhere in there and it's an H sound.
Right.
So first time I saw that name, I said Gojita
Yeah.
or so, and it said no, it's Gogeta or whatever. And it again, it's so hard to fight that nature because I'm so used to like
Right.
Spanish.
And it's like if it was Swedish, it's like Goyita. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of languages where it's like that. It makes either a Y or H
Right.
sound.
what do you think of it?
What do you think about the Dragon Ball? You're about to
Yeah,
say what?
I actually, I've never really watched it, to be honest.
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I wasn't allowed
Dang,
to.
really? Man.
No.
I never really got into anime, like ever really. Like I had
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh
same.
cards, but like I didn't know what I was doing with them. You know what I mean? Like I just like collect them. I was like, wow, these look cool.
Why is there a lotion bottle?
I have no idea.
Oh,
What?
it's-
The,
Oh, it's sanitizer.
what is it?
It's a hand
Oh, of course.
sanitizer.
Wash your hands.
Take out. Yeah, take out. Hydrate. Oh yeah, bro. I'm about to do that in a few minutes.
Oh, bet. I need to drink
about to
more
get me
water for
some
real.
Wawa.
I don't drink enough of it. I mean, even though I was just
Here's-
talking
here's,
about how I had all those plastic bottles, but most of that's mixing it with mixed.
There's Lindy's cat trying to move out. uh. Bro, that's so funny. It says elbow cough.
Would either of you do a short film project for your channels?
Hey, Micah, what's
Yeah,
up, my
welcome,
dude? Thank you for checking out. Thank you for actually following the link. I don't think anybody came over besides
Yo,
you.
bless.
Thank you.
For real. We appreciate it. But I mean, a short film project, probably, eventually.
I tell you what, bro. We need to once this is all set, all this quarantine's over with. We need to if get together at some
Down,
point.
like, meet up.
Yeah, try to make that trip
down.
happen.
Because I mean, we're really not that far. Like a flight from Ohio to Mississippi is like not even 200. I don't think.
It can't be that bad. Yeah. But Micah, you already know my answer to that is obviously yes, because me and you have talked about it sometimes. I know Micah in real life. We went to school together.
Nice.
I still want to do the song for her. I still want to do that movie. The script is about halfway done, but I think with the way everything is right now, we wouldn't be able to film it.
Yeah.
There's too many people. It would be too much, and even if you did film it, people would be like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? And instead of getting good positive response because it's a good movie, people would just be like, "Why did you film?" And
Yeah. I mean,
so
you could always
it's on a hiatus.
it could
for
always
now.
be like this was filmed before everything, but like
Nobody's gonna buy it because everybody who knows me in real life knows I'm last minute.
yeah. See,
Here, I'll send
now
you
like
this- I'll send you the
alright,
script
bet.
in Discord so that you can just whenever you want to.
Hey,
But me and Micah kind of spitballed this movie out, the script,
nice. See, like with
and then I went back and wrote more details.
with
Okay, go
with
ahead.
it's all good. With making like short films and stuff, I'm not good at all at writing scripts or really following scripts. To be honest, I'm more of like an improv, off the cuff kind of guy. Because that's just
You know me. I mean, me too. And if you read the script, I even say in the script, I believe in scripted improv.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm kind of in the middle
Definitely.
there. There is improv stuff in here. It says these scenes will likely be improv, depending on location, how I feel
Yeah.
that day, what the weather is, stuff
Right.
like that. So yeah, there's that, and then there's another series me and Micah have talked about. This kind of like funnily enough, a quarantine
Oh, man.
series.
That would have been perfect like right now.
Uh, it would, but we're gonna need a lot of people. Once I explain it to you,
I mean,
I guess I can do the general.
it.
I just hope people don't steal it like
Oh,
I say it.
yeah, that's true. I probably shouldn't say what I was about to say, but
What
I
were
was
you
gonna
gonna
say like it would be a lot of people, but like quarantine is like tell them to get a camera and then send them the parts for it, and then it'd be like they're quarantining in their own house. So it's
Oh
like
yeah. Well, it wasn't exactly
Oh.
like that. It was like a game show where I think the original show idea was called Isolation or something like that. And it was kind of like you lock everybody in a room, last one to leave wins $100,000.
oh, so it's pretty much like Mr. Beast kind of.
It's a TV show. Yeah, it looks like that on the surface, and that's all I'm gonna say about it because
Yeah.
if I say anything else about it, it would
Right,
spoil
right,
the
right.
story. But just know that things are not as they seem, and that's the whole point of the show. The whole first season is going to be the game show, and then season 2 is beyond the game show. It's kind of like what I've done got in my head.
That's a cool concept.
And so I know of at least 2 seasons that I could do right now
Heck yeah.
off the top of my head. Again, I literally can't say anything or it would be
Yeah.
spoilers. Spoiler territory. I'll tell you later if you really
Alright.
want to know. But like, if you don't want to watch it,
I
I'd
mean,
be okay with that.
I'll
but,
definitely
like,
watch it.
I just don't want to. I just don't want to say it out loud and then it be like.
I feel it.
So the song for her, again, I'm gonna go very general, more general than even the summary because the summary kind of spoils the spoils
Yeah.
the movie. So basically, it's a brother sister duo, and the sister finds out she has cancer. It's a song duo. And she ends up passing, and the brother doesn't know if he can go on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doesn't know if he can like audition for the American Idol or whatever. And long story short, without spoiling it too bad, I guess, would be like he keeps seeing her everywhere he goes, and that kind of gives him that little nudge because she promised that she would always be there.
Oh dang.
Like he said, "Promise me you'll be at the audition. Promise me when I make it, whatever." And she said, "I promise." And she passes.
Dang.
So, but then he sees her, and then, I
Yeah,
won't spoil anything else.
That's cool. That's cool.
You could. It'll be a good. I think it'll be a good
For
story.
real.
Bro, I got S3 on lockdown. What's S? Oh, you got season 3 of the show,
Oh dang.
bro. Heck yeah, send me an idea. But I mean, we got to film season 1 before we start keep talking about season 3 and 4. But we spitballed it back and forth. I told him if I ever did it, I'd get him involved because it was his idea, basically.
Heck yeah.
It was like, of course, I came up with a lot of the details, but like the basic, he's like, well, we were talking the other day, and yada yada, and you know what I'm, you know how
Oh,
I
yeah.
go,
Yeah.
how I go talking about ideas and stuff, and
All right.
hopefully,
Yeah. So
hopefully we'll be able to do that one
for
day.
real, I'm looking forward to that. But we've been streaming for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'd say that's a pretty decent length podcast.
Yeah, yep. And your boy has caffeinated really hard this whole time, so your boy has to go to the bathroom and stuff like that.
All right. Perfect time to wrap it up. So
I wouldn't have been able to go too much longer.
yeah,
anyway, so
just
don't
fill up
feel-
the can. It's all good. Don't cut yourself though. That wouldn't be good. But
No.
all right. Anyway, thank you to everybody who came out to the live stream. If you're watching this after the fact, I don't know why you sat here for 3 hours watching it, but I appreciate it.
It's because they're waiting for more fun.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'll put like a timestamp in the comments. Be like, yo,
Every time I hit
Yeah.
the button, Snoop Dogg enters that.
yo, Joe Shaw's been here the entire stream, bro. Thank you. We appreciate that a lot. You're definitely okay. I'm gonna mod you. All right, I trust you. You've been in like every single live stream the entire time. So congratulations, you're a mod.
Oof.
But
yeah. I finally turned it off. So.
You got any last words, brother? Thank you for coming on to the podcast.
Yeah, no last words other than let's do this
I'm
again.
down.
Bro.
I'm down.
Not even
Heck
joking.
yeah. So definitely keep an eye out for immortaljeremy on Grind Gaming. It's coming. It's coming.
Oh, yeah.
And other than that, everybody keep your heads high. Stay positive. Keep on rolling, Rock Squad. I'll catch you guys all later. Check out immortaljeremy. I'll have a link in the description down below when this is posted.
Gang.
Yeah, exactly. Deuces.
I saw.
Keep on rolling, baby.